Oh! Ladies and gentlemen. Max got a smaller face today.
Yeah, shaved the beard.
Shaved her? Looking young.
I got carded today.
Did you?
No.
Like Apollinari.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge their listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 122. What it do, motherfucker?
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable.
On a new night.
Another night.
A new night. For this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yo.
My fake plants died because I did not pretend to water. That's good. Oh, a switch up. Ain't no Jack handy.
Nope. We'll talk about that guy a little later in the show.
Fellas, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good. Seamo, good to see you, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
happy or healthy, back in the stool.
Yeah, feels good,
yeah,
man.
dude.
Missed out watching you guys last week.
Yeah,
That's all right.
121 was electric.
It was, dude. Oh man, we talked so many topics. It was crazy.
Yeah, we talked Packers and beer. It was nuts.
That's probably what we'll do this week.
Oh yeah.
No, we got a lot of shit to talk about this week. Oh my God! Of course, we're gonna talk about the Packers.
Shit in the bed.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Aye.
And that's pretty much all we're gonna talk about with Wisconsin sports talk, because the Brewers are out, the Bucks. I mean, they're playing preseason basketball right now,
Yep.
but we
Season
don't need
don't
to talk
start for a
about
couple
that.
weeks.
Maybe Andy will update us a little bit on the Badgers.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly.
Badgers beat.
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big win.
Big
Huge
win. Big
Beat
win.
the Scarlet Knights.
Yep.
But yeah, and then we'll talk our challenge from last week that Carl set for winning darts. Then we'll play some darts for a new challenge, and then we'll Seamo verse the old dictionary. and
Classic favorite.
oh yeah, and then we'll have a new segment on the
New
show.
segment on the show. Stay tuned.
Big things in episode 122. But thank you everyone for hanging out with us this week. Another episode coming at ya.
Hell yeah, bud. You look fucking clean cut. Like you should be wearing a suit or something.
Who
with
is
that
this
beard.
guy,
Who
man?
is
Yeah.
this guy? I haven't
Dude,
seen your
you
face
know,
that small in a
I
while.
was trying to trim up the beard, and I didn't really, I fucked it up a little bit, but
Then
I
you
was
said,
just like,
"Fuck
I don't feel like trying to fix this, because I had enough hair on my face where I could have kind of fixed it and covered up what I fucked up, but I was just like, God damn it, I'm sick of this, fuck it. So it went.
How's it feel? Light? Feel good?
Yeah, it's yeah. Face
that
feels
thing was-
very small.
that thing
Yeah.
was
Real
weird.
small. It's very strange. Yeah.
Looks good, bud.
Hey, thanks, man. Back to the. It's been about 2 years since it's probably been this.
Is that how
short.
long
Yeah.
you were growing it?
Yeah, it would go like there was a year on and off where I would kind of keep it a little
Sure.
long, and then I just let it go for a year. So yeah, this is the shortest it's been in a while. Feels good. I feel light. Feel loose. Feel ready to tackle a goose. You know what I'm saying?
Feel light, feel loose, tackle a goose.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with us this week. If you want to help out the show in any way, like, rate, subscribe, review, all that good shit. Follow us on YouTube, or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the our Twitch channel. We're trying to make it to 60 followers.
Got hella viewers today.
Hell yeah.
They'll come, boys. Don't you worry about
Oh, fucking A. But yeah, and so what we do here on Holds Accountable, what we do here on Holds Accountable, we like to try new things, talk about
it.
it.
Yes, sir.
We like to, figure out what we like about something new, what we don't like about something new, what sucks, what's fun.
Were you shit? Were you good?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
If you like it, do you want to keep doing it? Do you want to just move on? Do you want to try something new? What's going on with some hobbies, some skills that we try to learn and take over or undertake for ourselves?
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we talk about the highs and lows and all that shit. What we're doing currently, we're kind of in a bit of a transitional stage here. Ish here. I'm still doing comedy. Open mic coming up at the end of October.
Nice.
Carl, you're doing woodworking still.
Yep. Building a reading nook thing.
A rating nook thing.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be badass.
Bad.
And I'm in the transition period of figure something new
Yeah.
to do. So
Yep.
Looking for some inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But so we like to try new things. We talk about it, but the thing we like to try most on the show is a new beer every week. We try a new beer every week. We save the best for first.
Always do, my friend.
We do this right away out the gate. Set the show up right. It's episode 122, Beer of the Week.
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly. Yeah,
I love beer.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Yeah.
Beer of the week.
Yep.
Beer of the week. Hell yeah, we are drinking Juice Moon, a New England IPA by Lion's Tail Brewing Company. Lion's Tail was born from the dream of a passionate home brewer to one day have a tap room where he could share his love for the quality craft beer with more than just his family and friends.
No shit. This started out as a homebrew?
Homebrew?
Get
Would
the
have
fuck
never
outta here.
guessed
Get the
it.
fuck
By a
outta
guy
here.
named Alex. Alex's
Oh.
obsession
Haven't heard of that
for
name yet.
brewing beer grew strong as the space available in their basement to do it continued to shrink. After months of planning, Alex and Kristen Wenzel were finally able to make their dream a reality when they opened the doors to Lion's Tail Brewing Company on November of 2015. So they got a brewery in Neenah, a brewery in Wauwatosa.
Tulsa. That's where I used to live.
Yeah, so our Neenah taproom is located downtown. Okay, let me try this again. Our Neenah taproom is located downtown next to the clock tower on Commercial Street. The 115-year-old building is a shared space that used to be the Equitable Reserve Association and has since earned a spot on the historic register. Our electric 10-barrel brew house is just steps away from the tap room, and it adds even more character to an already unique building. The tap room features 3 distinct seating areas where they're able to reserve for gatherings or events. Dogs are welcome on our outdoor patio, but they must be well-behaved and leashed at all times. We don't have a kitchen ourselves, but we are fortunate to have formed a partnership with Broken Tree Pizza so that our bartenders are able to call in orders for fresh wood-fire pizzas that deliver to the tap room. Customers are welcome to carry in their own food as well.
Wow.
And would you believe it? It's an award-winning brewery.
Get out of town.
Straight.
That's what the can says.
Let me tell you a little bit
That's the first thing I saw, too.
about... I mean, it always is. Always.
How many awards?
Everybody's a winner in the craft brewery world.
Beers. They don't really have a good page about their beer, but I'll tell you a little bit what's here, and then I'll read the can.
Yeah, the can's pretty dope.
All right, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna read the can.
I'll read the can, buddy.
You read the can, buddy.
All right. Lion's Tail is an award-winning, imagine that, 10-barrel electric brewery and tap room in downtown Neenah, midtown Wauwatosa. We craft 50-plus new beer styles every year, from easy-drinking lagers to fruited slushies.
Oh,
Hazy IPAs. Excuse me. Mixed culture, aged sours, barrel-aged stouts, and many flavors in between. So yeah, nothing about the beer, just more about the brewery.
But it's
brewed to minimize bitterness and maximize delicious, juicy citra hop flavors. Big doses of oats and wheat deliver nice mouthfeel and leave a lovely cloud of haze. Double dry hopped with citra hops, leaving a clean, tropical fruit, juicy finish. Just like Tommy likes. That is Lion's Tail Juice Moon New England IPA.
They got a pretty cool little chart on the can. So they have sweet, juicy, citrusy, bitter, hazy, and creamy are the categories. It's looks like a scale of 1 to 5. So juiciness is a 3 out of 5. Citrusy is a 4 out of 5. Bitter is a 2 out of 5.
Love it.
Hazy is a 5 out of 5. Creamy, 4 out of 5.
Oh.
Sweet, 3 out of 5.
Okay.
The hops are Citra and Sonnet.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out Brokish.
What up?
Keeps up, dog.
Dude.
Yeah, right.
Insane not to be 5 out of 5.
Would not buy.
Would not buy.
Yeah, this is from the brew. So I think that the notes of
Yeah.
beer, like.
What is hazy? Like it's got sweet, juicy, and creamy, but hazy.
I think that refers to the
Like a malt,
This-
or not malty,
the
but hoppy.
hops. In my head, I like think of that as like, okay, there's going to be a lot of hop flavor, like a hop forward beer if it's hazy, because the hops with a hazy IPA, the hops are added in last, and they don't like. It kind of just draws out the
Hazy
flavors.
IPAs
Yeah.
Okay.
tend to have a lower bitterness level than traditional IPAs.
Love it. Love it. Dude.
Which I think is the reason why we've
What the
stuck with hazy IPAs so much, is because you get kind of like that really like intense like beer hoppy flavor, but it's really not super bitter. But this is also a New England IPA, so I'm not really sure if a New England IPA.
But it's hazy.
I guess.
High on the hazy.
Yeah, I mean, according
Interesting.
to the, yeah.
Have you guys tried this?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, man. It's
Wow.
a tasty
Very-
treat.
It's real good.
Yeah.
I would definitely like order this at a restaurant or bar and just be like, oh shit,
That's
Right.
that's good. I gotta try me.
I
a
kind of
couple.
underwhelmed it. I took a drink in it. I went to something. That's a good beer.
That's a
Very
good beer.
good, man.
Man,
Yeah,
that's real
before we
nice.
get too deep into our thoughts, we so along with trying a new beer, we obviously like to rate these beers. It only makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And we like to rate these off of our little scale called Pancho Ancho's Big Old Big Four Beer Scale.
Yeah.
This beer was also
Oh, sorry.
I kind of like that. This beer was also recommended by, I don't know, just a guy working there. If he like runs, manager, owner, seemed like he kind of was running the place a little bit.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that guy in there actually ever.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
like, and he was talking. So at the Ridgeview Liquor, where we get the beer every week, because they have a huge variety.
Yeah, shout out.
We were talking to the guy, and we were just like, you got any recommendations for beers or anything? And he was like, well, this is a new one we just kind of got in.
Yeah.
And, people have been digging. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so shout out guy from Ridgeview.
So maybe this one we can do affordability instead of attractability, because we really didn't like pick it.
Yeah.
We just kind of had a guy
Yeah.
be like, hey, try. I mean, probably will help the beer out a little bit, but because the-
Attractability would help it out more than affordability.
well, no, but it's not that attractable, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's not that affordable.
You
either,
kidding me?
so-
Oh, it wasn't.
No.
Oh,
$17 for 4.
holy shit! All right, let's
Damn.
let's do attractability.
Yeah.
But that's also might be the reason why he sold it to us. Is 'cause
Probably.
he was like,
Now that as I was walking out, I was like, well, I saw the price and I was like,
Jesus Christ, guy.
but we've never gotten a recommendation. But
Right.
also, very
Hey,
good beer.
It is
Yeah.
really good.
No.
It is.
I
It's
don't
not-
I don't think
yeah.
he was yanking anybody's chain.
No,
Uh,
just so happens. To
it
be.
just so happens to be the most expensive beer that they got.
So I'll start us off.
Yeah. So yeah,
Drinkability. I mean,
go for it, bud.
What you got there?
that's a good IPA.
Bruh.
I mean,
It
I'll
is
give
good.
this 8.4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah, 8.4. 8.44.
Oh,
Give me a
yeah.
Ryan Longwell Starks.
James Star.
James Starkiano.
Fucking James Stark.
Damn, that's a good beer.
8.4.
Yeah. Max, you want to go next?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go. That's tasty.
Cool shirt, by the way.
Dan Patrick Show.
I was going to say, is that a Dan Patrick?
DP. I have no idea what it means. Mecca.
Mecca.
I'm sure. I think there's.
I
like
almost
a,
got the crap. What's the...
Oh, Krappensburg State.
Krappensburg
Yeah,
State
I wanted to
shirt.
get
Yeah.
that, but this one was on sale. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's definitely up there in the eights. I'm gonna go 8.37.
8.37.
Lucas
yeah.
goes, who's that next to next to you, Carl, on your left.
Yeah, who is that guy?
That's short-haired Max.
Yeah, I fucking killed the other guy with the beard and took over
his
his spot.
place.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Shaved his
Evil
beard,
Dwayne.
glued it to his pubes, you know?
Well, actually,
Tried his head first,
I've
but-
been gluing my pubes to my face.
Oh, all right.
Stop doing that. Stop gluing my
face got itchy after
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right. 8.37, the old Longwell Sam Shields.
Oh, the old Longwell Valentine, Carrington Valentine.
Carrington Valentine. All right.
Oh, this is an easy drinking beer, boys.
Yeah, bud. Lucas, what are
is.
you drinking, by the way? Probably water because you work
Like
in
a
an hour.
sour water.
Man, the hazy is nice. The creaminess is there. It's not bitter. It's a little sweet, just enough. Just enough.
A little bit of you get the maltiness too, a little
Yep.
bit, like just a little bit.
And it's not leaving a bad aftertaste in my
No,
mouth.
dude, it's
No.
Nice.
It's a clean sip that just goes down, you know?
Like a fresh cock.
I was not ready for that. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. On that note, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. No, I'm just kidding. No, man, I'm digging this beer. I got to give it like a 9.01.
Oh, whoa!
Dude,
If I had a fucking soundboard, I
Dude,
queued it up, too.
this shit is fucking smooth.
Yeah, it is.
You know
let's see what
what?
we got. Gong, you got a gong.
Did you just press the
How about
first?
that? Hey, there we go. That's what I
the first one he saw.
Did you just press the first button?
I pay for this now, so we got all the sounds we want.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
All right, so we got probability. First of all, nice.
Thanks.
Probability I drink this again. I'll give this a.
You might as well take another
I mean,
sip.
shit. If I have to, you know.
9.43.
Yeah, it's a very unique, like hazy IPA or New
Yeah.
England IPA. I would definitely get
This
this
is a
again.
good, tasty treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 9.77.
Oh.
It's so like unique.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Sorry.
wow.
Damn, you guys are shooting high on the probability compared to your drinkability. I mean, not that much higher, but a whole.
Well, why don't you go and we'll criticize your.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love this thing. We're gonna have some sounds today, buddy.
Oh man, I mean, fuck, dude. I'm coming. I mean, hearing that price made change my mind on this, but price aside, I'm coming back for this fucking beer, man. I'll give it a 9.76.
Oh,
I'll give this one too. Oops.
I mean, you look at look at inflation these days. You guys see the snap I sent you today? $4.79 for a 4-pack of ham.
Oh,
special
what
light.
the hell is going on out
Oh
here?
my God! You know what most people would do with that?
Oh, dude, how?
Damn, I thought that was.
That should be a name of a beer. That'd be. What the hell is going on out here?
Oh, all right, I'm done. Sorry. But yeah, no, $4.79 for a 4-pack of ham special light. I mean, $17 for 4 of these. I mean, makes.
Shoosh.
Hey,
What's the
speaking of
percent
ham-
on this? 6.6.
Hey, speaking of hams, what state is hams brewed in? Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Colorado? I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
Wisconsin.
We're gonna say Wisconsin. We are incorrect. It's Minnesota.
Wait.
Wait for it. Wait.
Yeah,
Minnesota. Boo.
really, that's what I'm done.
I got a good
that.
story about a Minnesota guy later.
All right.
Don't let me
So our next category. I mean, this is an important one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the most important.
I had this queued up too until.
Until you got excited with the whole sound.
Soundboard.
But-
Chuggability, folks.
How much do you want to chug this bad boy, huh?
Pretty bad.
Hey, I mean, Roger Miller will let us know.
Yep.
Oh, I heard the ch.
That's not bad. That ain't bad.
No.
For a hazy,
That ain't bad.
that ain't crazy.
That's nice.
I mean, fuck.
It's a little shady.
Give me an 8.92.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
For a fucking IPA?
Not Chad.
Holy shit.
I'm going to go 8.50. 8.AJ.
AJ Cock.
AJ Longcock.
Woo.
That's good.
Sorry, Ryan Longwell, Longcock.
There we go, yeah.
Got me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, that was a tasty treat. I almost like sipping on it, though, because the flavor's just so nice.
Yeah,
but the
definitely.
chugging was easy, especially for an IPA. I'll give it an 8.77.
Yeah. Would much rather sip it, but gun
But
to
I
my
mean-
head. Gun to my head. I have to
did.
chug
Gun
it.
to my head.
I'm not going to be mad about it.
Gun to my head.
Not
Gun to my
going to
head.
be mad about
All
it.
right.
What do we got here next?
Affordability.
Are we gonna do affordability or track?
No, let's do attractability.
Okay.
All right.
okay,
Well,
okay.
just so everybody knows, $17 for these bitches.
Yeah.
Four of
It
them.
is
For
a-
4 of them.
Four.
He did say it was a new beer though, right? Like he
Yeah.
just got.
It's
him in?
also new beer, and it's also a small batch. So like,
I'm sorry.
I don't think they brew a lot. So
Sure, right.
$17 for 4 of your beers.
what does that make it about?
But here's the thing, like if
4.25 a beer.
Yeah.
But if you're maybe like, I mean, you want to drink, because you could buy a 30-pack for $17.
Yeah, I could buy 30 bushel hots. So.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's tough.
Do I want to drink 4 beers for $17? Waters for.
If I want to stay hydrated for
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah, I mean, fuck that.
It's-
But for this occasion,
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
Yeah, and it's to each their own. If you love hazies, you love IPAs, you like craft beers, you like you don't like cheap beer.
Yep.
I mean, I could see someone like gladly and willingly spending $17
And
bucks for these.
this is a good beer. So
Yeah.
if this was like
This is like a treat yourself kind
yeah,
of
like
beer.
like
Yeah.
say like last night, Monday Night Football, you're like, all right, I'm not trying to get 30 beers tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
I know it's 17's a little expensive, but it's a treat.
But
You know
the
how
pack-
often do the Packers play on Monday night?
Right.
yeah,
Let me
last time we
treat
played the
myself.
Raiders and Monday night was when Favre.
Yeah.
Favre.
God, that was a great game. I remember that. But yeah, so it's kind of like, give and take. It's not a
Yeah.
great price
Yeah.
by any means.
No.
But it holds its own.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
good beer.
I wouldn't-
And
I'd be pissed if it was
I-
$17 for 4 and it was shit.
yeah, no,
I would
exactly.
pay $17 again
Yeah.
to introduce this beer to somebody. Say,
Sure.
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
good beer. You should try it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
pay $17 for you to have.
It's like
Cool.
you're going over to the families or hanging out with buddies. Oh, just grab a quick 4-pack, maybe
Yeah.
2 of them. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you guys got to try this beer.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
spent $40 on 8 of these, so better fucking drink them.
Better not be fucking
All right,
3/4
but-
drink.
We're gonna do attractability.
Yeah, we're going to do attractability. So you guys said you didn't pick out the can, but that's all right. It was
Would
a
I have picked this out?
recommendation.
Probably not.
Probably not.
All right.
I think it's
Besides that, looking at it now.
it's pretty boring. Oh, actually, it's got a cool lion.
Yeah, take those shades off, bud.
But yeah, you gotta. It's a gray can.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it a 6.2.
6.2.
Okay. 6.2.
It doesn't pop to me. Give it some color.
I'll say this: the name is interesting. Juice,
But
that's
juice,
a good one.
like, give me.
Get
I
this
mean,
guy
I
on
guess
their
it is
creative
like
team.
the color
Yeah.
of the. It's like the color of the night
I
sky.
guess,
Kind of
yes,
cloud.
I get it.
I'll show the
yeah.
can when we get back to the.
It's kind of a
screen,
douchey looking can, to be honest.
bud. You think so?
Yeah, this looks like a douchey
I mean,
shirt
yeah.
some guy from New England would.
Not juice cheese.
Yeah. Where's the wedgie? Oh,
Stupid.
All
Got
right.
some. It's got.
Glenn, sorry, Carl. Don't mean to cut you.
I
off.
was just gonna say I give it the old
College try.
no, the old what's our number 6? Scott Molzine.
Got Tolzien.
Scott Tolzien.
No.
All right. Who's
6. Doesn't say that punt was nasty.
Nasty,
Wasn't he-
Hasbay, Hasbay.
No, special teams can.
Yeah, it's a special.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a special game. All right, you Seamus, what do you got?
I like that they didn't just make it like this off gray. I like that at least they put a little design in the back. You know what I mean? Is that
It's like a Tom Hardy.
and it's Lion's Tail Brewery, so I have a feeling that's part of their logo, maybe.
Yep.
So it's like the background is like the outline of the logo, which I think is kind of cool. And they got the moon poking out.
It is
behind
cool. The
cloud.
lion's
and
tail.
it's spooky season, man.
That's true.
It's October. It's spooky season. Makes me want to howl.
Howdy ho.
Hey, but it doesn't stand out particularly.
No.
But I still kind of dig it. So I'll give it a 6, 8, 9. Damn, you're fine. Oops, that's my.
Let me suck it to you one more time. Okay.
Get low.
Yeah, I think I'll go
To the juice smooth. Ow! To the wow.
to my mouth. All right. Tractability. I'll go. Man, I was kind of downplay. I'm gonna go 6 point. Forgot about him. God. R.I.P.
Folks,
He's not dead.
I know.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Tally's up, boy.
Oh, that's a good start. The old fucking...
Juice Spoon New England IPA comes out for an 8.54 for me. 8 for me. For Carl, 0.66 total.
The old fucking Longwell knit.
What's wrong with that?
Overall,
what a good beer.
very tasty beer. Expensive, but if you get yourself,
Let
go
her
and get
rip.
it. Juice Moon New England IPA out of Lion's Tail Brewery down in
Grape wine in a mason jar. Hey, 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 hey. Brought to school.
By a friend of mine in that class. Me and him and this food decide that we'll drink up what's left. Jug looks so hell myself.
Make you wanna. Anybody got
Howdy ho.
Thought we had some more beer.
Beer trivia.
beer fact.
Yeah, do the beer facts and we'll hit some beer trivia too.
Yeah, so we were, as we normally do before we come down to the studio, we're talking to the manager.
And the manager, all right,
Drinking medicinal.
he's drinking medicinal Kesslers.
Yep,
Yes,
he's taking his medicine. He's doing what he needs to do.
Ain't no mad ants. It's all medicinal.
Yeah,
All
but this was
medicinal.
brought up by the manager himself. He wanted to know, and so this is something we never really thought about.
Right.
And it's
that
the
medicinal Kessler gets your brain moving.
I tell you what.
He's thinking.
I tell you what. But he had brought up, he wanted to know when it became legal to home brew. And when we were like, well, I imagine when it just became legal after Prohibition, right?
Yep.
But that's not the case.
Oh.
Not the case.
Let me get my soundboard.
So in 1933 is when Prohibition was repealed, but it was only legal for commercial breweries to make and sell their beer. So it wasn't legal to brew your own beer at home. And it wasn't for 45 years in 1978 when Jimmy Carter signed a bill
Jimmy C.
that allowed, at a federal level, that allowed people to make their own beer in their home.
Hell yeah.
And he was the manager upstairs like, I think it only became legal 10 or so years ago, and he wasn't wrong, because while it did become legal on federal in 1978, a lot of states didn't adapt that right away, and it took all the way until 2013 for all 50 states to legalize home brewing.
Yeah.
I know, right?
What the fuck is wrong with this country?
And
Jeez.
yeah, and those last states to legalize that were Mississippi and Alabama.
Of course.
No shit.
Fucking course, man.
Yep. So even though after Prohibition it was legal to drink, it was not legal to brew your own beer right away, which is kind of fascinating, because we just kind of thought, fuck it,
Fuck it. Let her
it's
rip.
legal, brew your own beer, and that's and there was another stat in here. This is where 95% of craft breweries kind of like perfect their craft, or start making craft beers. Obviously, all the stories we read about these breweries talks about Tom and John down in their basement starting brewing beer before they bought a building and started brewing it more.
Yep.
But yeah, kind of cool.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we never really. Because it was funny. I was like, oh shit, have we kind of been not that, because there's a home brewing store, so
Right.
it's like it's not illegal, but like I don't know, maybe it's
I
like
never thought
illegal
about it.
in Michigan or Illinois or Minnesota. Like
When
I don't know.
Grandpa brought that up, I was like, I mean, fucking end of Prohibition.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah. I was like,
Right.
Never really thought.
I'm
about
sure
it.
Wisconsin right away was like, fuck, start making beer, boys.
Because I think, is it still illegal to brew your own like distilling equipment is illegal, or what? Like I have a buddy, a copper one, like, and he was like, hey, I need you to just like, can you help me like move some stuff to my new apartment or something? And he's like, I need you to take this. I'm gonna take this. I was like, okay, pulled over. See, none of this stuff's illegal, but like, just wash I worked for. My bosses were like, hey, don't just give me some.
I'm reading right here. This is from.
Never got it.
This is from 2014, and I don't know if it's from I think it's somewhat reputable.
Sure.
But it says it's legal to home brew beer or make wine in the U.S., but not to make your own liquor / moonshine.
Because I'm pretty sure if you can fuck up moonshine and it'll kill you.
Make you blind.
Yeah, it'll
Make you
fuck
blind.
you up. And if you start just distributing that to people and just fucking up people,
Yeah.
like I think
That ain't right.
Yeah.
Make you blind, really?
There's something about it.
We got some beer cues.
Oh, yeah,
some
beer cues.
some
Beer
beer
cue.
trivia.
Cue up,
some
cue
beer
up.
trivia. So we all right. We did right before we left. We were looking at which beer is advertised as Beechwood aged. I think Seamo, you went on Michelob as well, or do you want High Life?
Beechwood?
Yeah, Beechwood aged. The options are Miller High Life, Budweiser, Schlitz, and Michelob.
Oh, give me that High Life.
You're going High
There's
Life.
got to be something golden about it.
Really?
Carl, you're going Michelob.
Some Beechwood.
What are the options again?
High Life, Budweiser, Schlitz, and Michelob.
Give me Schlitz.
I want to
Give me
say, yeah, I was
Schlitz.
gonna say, I
Alright.
kind of want to say Schlitz.
I'm going
I'm sticking with
Schlitz.
High Life though.
High Life, Schlitz, Michelob. Let's see. Oh, it's Budweiser. We all have to drink. We're all drinking, folks.
That dirty, nasty piss. Okay, me. Jesus.
I guess
Just
Carl's
kidding.
drinking water.
Beechwood. What the fuck?
I gotta get myself ready for darts.
Golly.
Because I'm gonna win again.
What is it, Water of the Week? What do we got?
Fuck
Ice
you.
Mountain? Drinkability on Ice Mountain. What the
fuck?
Whatever. Shut up.
On this scale, it's a scale of 1 to 10 for how big of a pussy.
Tell you
is
what.
Carl.
I got.
Fuck you.
Nice.
All right.
Very
cool. Very cool.
Fake cool.
I don't know what that word is. No, we know that. Oh, here. Oh no, we know that. No, we know.
And the
that's,
sailor say,
What word for a style of beer means goat?
Huh?
I don't know. That's
Aaron
the question.
Rodgers.
We got. we got Lambit.
We got Bob. We got Rogers.
We got porter. We got stout.
Porter.
We got a Bach.
Oh, Bach.
I think it's Bach. I think it's Bach.
Bach. Sorry.
I think it's Bach.
I was going to say Bach, but to pick something different, I'll go with a porter.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, get ready to drink because it's Bach.
It is Bach. Sam will take a sip. Da 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 da. No.
Shoot it.
That's a dumb question. Malt liquor is an example of a strong what? Stout, porter, ale, or lager?
Malt?
Yeah, malt liquor is
Lager.
an example of a strong
Lager.
what? Stout, porter, ale, lager.
Lager.
All right, just to be different, I'll go ale.
Lager.
Oh, I think you might be
You
right.
guys are both right.
Oh,
Hey.
hey-oh.
Let's go. We were just talking about you drinking the lagers and how malty they were the other week. Why you don't like them?
One.
Because you don't like the malt. You like the hops.
Which English ale is often called the dog?
Red Dog.
Red Dog.
That would be right if it was an option here, but it's McEwen's, Bishop's Finger. Oh, come on. I mean, really? Newcastle Brown Ale, Old Speckled Hen. Dude, what the fuck is up with
What
the
the fuck
Brits?
was the question?
I'm going to go old speckle then.
Which English ale is often called the dog?
No.
They only listed one ale in there. Well, I guess they're probably all ales.
Old
but-
speckled hen.
Yeah, McEwen's, Bishop's Finger.
The old speckled cock.
I'm going to say Bishop's Finger.
I was,
'cause that's-
God damn it. I was
That
gonna say
sounds...
I got to pick something. I'll do, what was the first? No, what was the last one?
McEwen's, the last one, Old
I'll
Speckled
go
Hen.
McEwen's. McEwen.
I'll do the last one. The speckled hen.
All right, let's see. Oh, we're all wrong. It's the Newcastle Brown Ale.
Oh, wow. Figure that. It had ale in the fucking name.
Yeah, good call, Seamo.
Oh, darn.
Right.
Had to take another sip of this really bad beer.
Let me do one more.
Oh, no.
Let me do one more, and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
What beer's slogan is "It's the water"?
Oh, hams. Stop.
Olympia, Busch, Coors, Milwaukee's best.
Bush.
Milwaukee's best.
I'm gonna go Coors.
Milwaukee's best.
Bush.
Oh God, I was going Busch. It's Olympia. God, we're all wrong again.
Son of a beach.
Oh man, going from Lion's Tail to Busch Light is interesting. All right, so there's a little beer trivia. Man, you got beer history, beer brewing history, beer trivia. You got
Beer tasting.
Beer tasting. God damn, what a beer of the week this was, fellas. Good for us.
Hey, what do we got next? Tales of the week.
Wisconsin sports talk.
Everybody buckle up.
Buckle up, bitches.
Might have to crack out another beer for this one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Grab me one
Time's
while you're
at
down.
9.
Do you want to try? Do you want another one of the Lion's Tails, or do you want to try the one from last
You
week?
have a bush.
I tried last week's.
Yeah.
You have a bush.
Yeah. All right. So we tasted a tasty treat this week. Juice Boon, New England IPA out of Lion's Tail. Tasty treat. Fun facts. Fun trivia. But now it's down to the serious business
It's time to get served.
of some Wisconsin
Time to get
sports talk.
served.
It's time to get angry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Holes Accountable, episode 122 Sports Talk. I'm Carl.
And I'm Shave Face Max.
And I'm Shaky Shade.
And we're going to talk everything why the Packers suck.
And why LaFleur might be on the hot seat.
And why A.J. Dillon's a bitch.
And why Joe Barry might be on the hot seat.
And why the Packers might be on the hot seat.
And the Brewers did exactly what we thought they were going to do.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tune in. Andy Ostrowski's going to join us in a little bit. All right.
So, welcome to this week's Packer Therapy Talk. Who
Yeah,
would like
for
to
real,
talk
man.
about their feelings first?
Max, go for it.
Well, let's set it up. Let's set it up here quick. We had the Packers were playing Monday Night Football against the Las Vegas Raiders. And now the Raiders they're a bad football team.
Yeah, they
guys.
suck.
They
They're
were 1
not-
and 3.
And if you look at all their analytical, PFF scores, grades, whatever, I mean, they're not good top to bottom. The Packers aren't a ton better in all those, statistical PFF scores, Pro Football Focus, all that shit. But they were better. They were the better football team. We should have won that game. A lot of things went wrong. Very few things went right.
Yeah.
Injuries. I mean, people just. I mean, where do we even start? Where do you guys want to start?
I'll start on a good note.
Let's do the good first. Let's start
do
with
the
some
good.
good.
Let's start
'Cause
with the good.
Sure, there was a little bit of good.
There's a little bit of good. I think our defense played pretty good.
Pretty well.
I think.
Preston Smith.
I think
all things considered.
all things considered, I think our defense has been one of the more consistent things of this year so far.
Consistently bad. No. But,
Not
I
fantastic,
I
but
do understand.
if there was anything to look positively at this game, we can only look at the defense.
Yeah, the offense just didn't do anything.
No, and the defense, they held up for the most part. Was it 17?
Yeah, I mean
17 points.
They
I
gave
mean,
us,
it wasn't a blowout. They held us. They gave us more than enough chances to go
win
down
the
the
game,
field
yeah.
and score. We started the game off with a pick, right?
Yeah.
Again, for how many weeks? This is like the third week in a row we get a pick in the early first half. But the offense, man, the offense just cannot just cannot keep up, man. They can't produce what the opportunities the defense is giving them.
I think the only thing that came out of that game was Josh Nyman blocking a
with his
53-yard field goal. That was that was the only thing that got me juiced.
And Anders Carlson out dueling his brother.
His brother, yeah. His parents being pissed. I mean, yeah, that game sucked.
It sucked, man.
Everything in and out about it. Love looked weak. Fucking LaFleur looked like a little pouty bitch.
Man.
A.J. Dillon ran for, he had 3.8 average. Good for him. Cool. Big fucking quads. 3.8.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Well, like, I guess I want to start off first with, like, just saying any criticism. Like, yeah, the players didn't play well. I love this team, and I love the players we got. I love the guys we've drafted. Like, I don't look at any of the guys and be like, fuck that. Except for maybe Darnell Savage. I got a few things about Darnell Savage.
Okay, we'll save
me
him.
off. But other than that, I mean, it's just like, yeah, they're like, the thing that pisses me off most about the players is, like, first down, we get let's say we get like a loss of 2 on first down. They get so fired up after the play. They're like beating their chest, going crazy, like, yeah, look what I just fucking did. And then second down, they get an 8-yard gain. Then third down, they get a fucking 10-yard gain. It's first down all over again. Oh, loss of 2. Oh, look what, oh, yeah. And then second down, gain of 8. Third down, gain of 5. Like, first down.
Mm-hmm.
First down rolls around. Oh, they get a 2-yard rush. Fucking TJ Slayton's out there doing the grave digger. Oh, look at me. And then they just methodically drive down the field and score.
Yeah.
It's like, can you guys just maybe stop them first? And then you can, like, be all fired up and hyped up and all this shit. Like, it drives me nuts when these guys, like, I get, like, you make a play. And it is a bit, I mean, they work hard and that, like, that's their job is to make the plays. But then it's like when it matters, they don't make the play. And, like, get all fired up and hyped up when it's a big time play and you make the
like
play.
a third down.
Yeah.
2.
Like at the end of the game, we were starting to finally kind of like stop them and like give our offense a few chances. And
I'm sick of that feeling with the Packers when it's like we stuff them on a 3rd and 1, and it's a 4th and 1, and at this day and age, no one punts on a 3rd and 1 anymore. In the offense trots back out on the field. They keep the offense on the field, and it's like that feeling of, fuck, dude, we don't have it.
Yeah.
You know, like we don't, I don't know. They just,
it's
there's no energy
trust.
that late.
Yeah. And it's frustrating. Like, and I'm just to the point where I gotta put most of this on the coaching staff. Like, I don't really know. At the beginning of the season, it was like, yeah, I mean, they were calling the right plays. The players didn't execute. But now we're into the season, and it's like we're just everything that the coaches seem to be calling or doing defensively, offensively. Everyone's out of position. Like, no one is, like, in a position to make, like, the plays that player can make, right? So instead of, like, looking at a team and be like, what do I want this team to be? You have to look at a team and say, what is this team and how can I scheme or call plays or coach this team? Not what do I want to mold this team into? Like, I get eventually you get to that point. But right now, with a young team, you have to just look at the team and go, what are we good at? What are we not good at?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Jordan Love is not good at throwing the ball deep. He's not really good at he's good off play action, I feel like. He had some good throws. But what did we do? We got away from running out of the I formation when AJ, I know, like, 3.8 yards, like,
but it's better than
2.
Yeah, and we ran it, and we were consistent with it. We were running the ball hard in the first half.
If you average 3.8 yards a carry, you're going to get a first down on 3 carries.
Yeah.
And that one drive we scored a touchdown, Jordan Love didn't complete one pass.
Yeah.
We ran the ball the whole drive, and that's how we got our yards. And then we just stopped doing that. And it's LaFleur gets so cute with his shotgun RPOs. Running out of the shotgun hasn't worked all year,
Ever.
but we tried to do it the whole game almost.
Yeah.
Max Crosby was eating our lunch. We had 11 days to prepare, and we couldn't figure out a way to stop Max Crosby. Like,
Oh my God, he was eating us up.
I get that he's a premier player. I totally get that. But when you're double teaming him, triple teaming him, and he's still beating you, what you have to prepare like Tucker Kraft.
You got to be smarter than our offensive line not being able to stop him. Like you got to run things to favor us a little bit.
Exactly, and it just seemed so discombobulated. Like LaFleur he wants to instead of going with the flow of the game, he forces plays that he wants to run.
He doesn't seem composed either.
No.
He doesn't seem.
He's always
I'm not a big fan of LaFleur.
And on the past episodes too, everybody, you guys kind of dogging on the floor, and I always kind of kept my confidence. But I think in this one, I finally realized, just watching, I'm tired of seeing these screens of third down with 5-8 yards maybe, and we throw a screen behind the line of scrimmage and maybe make it back to the line of scrimmage, And the same thing too is when it's 3rd and 10, we throw a quick pass to the tight end, only 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, not even far enough to get a first down. And what do you expect? Are we even trying to get the first down, or are we just trying to get 5 yards? What's going on here?
Do
we not like first downs?
It doesn't seem like we have. LaFleur's not confident with the offense. He's not confident in Love.
Because he doesn't. Dude. Yes, I agree. He's not confident, but he's also not helping him.
Yeah.
No.
He's just kind of we were running play action,
It's
on
just
downs where it's what are we running play action for on this down?
I just feel like it's the same old.
I think
I don't know. Nothing's changing. It's just the same bullshit we've been bitching about for years.
A big thing I heard today was a lot of people kind of looked past LaFleur because he had Rodgers. I think he's 40-something and 9. He's 47 and 19 as a head coach in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the big talk was, it's not easy, but it's easier to be 47 and 19 as a head coach with Rodgers as your starting quarterback.
Oh yeah,
understandably.
Devontae as a wide receiver.
Him coming out from. I think that he was the OC for the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
He was his offense that he ran for the Titans was 29th. He was the 29th ranked offense as an OC. And I don't know.
And you know who became the offensive coordinator for the Titans after LaFleur?
Who?
Arthur Smith.
Oh, okay.
And he took that offense to another level.
Yeah.
He LaFleur
he's the head coach of the Falcons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith is and when you can just tell a difference by the way teams play. Or you can tell the difference in coaching by the way teams play. Atlanta just played consistently harder. Maybe at the start of the game, the Packers were when we played the Falcons, the Packers, and this is actually most games Packers fly around and we're crazy and we're playing pretty well. Maybe the offense usually kind of sucks to start the games, but it's all hype and energy. And then towards the end of the game, it's just now we have to there's pressure and we have to play well. And then it's people get scared and people get nervous. And that was the same thing when Rodgers was here. Maybe we started off faster when Rodgers was here because obviously he's Rodgers. So we start off hotter, and then we always kind of cooled down. Other than the Saints game, that's the only. In the Lions, but the Lions were dominating us. They were just kind of letting us just running out the clock, basically. We scored 17 points in garbage time, basically.
Yeah.
So it's there's been and the Bears game was good, but we've not and I think even that game we kind of cooled down towards the end of the game, and it's not consistent. It's not, and it's. Even when Rodgers was here, playoff games, with biggest games, we would crumble.
Yeah.
There's just, it's never, it's never been like good when it needs to be good, and it's never gotten better when it needs to get
and
better.
at a point, I feel like to me it has to come down to fucking some of it. A big part of it is coaching. Is that energy from coaching?
Right.
I like you talked about the Arthur Smith coming in for LaFleur and accelerating that offense. You look at Arthur Smith. That's a guy who fucking energizes his team. He's a part of the team. Loves his I just don't see that in LaFleur. I haven't seen that in LaFleur. He's a pouty fucking. I mean, first quarter he was fucking bitching out Musgrave. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, maybe Musgrave needed to be bitched out. I don't know.
But the way LaFleur carries himself, he looks like a pouty bitch the entire game on the fucking sideline. Doesn't seem confident.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to give Love what he needs as a head coach. And I'm not blaming it all on LaFleur. LaFleur's won. He's proved that he could win. And I don't know what's fed into that, but I don't know, the way LaFleur carries himself as a head coach through everything. I mean, you even talked to me about seeing him with the press, the way he handles himself. It's like this guy, he just doesn't have that fucking. The only time you ever see he has that fire under his ass is when we win a fucking game late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
On some fucking good luck fucking, we just come back late in the last couple minutes. That's the only time LaFleur is fucking fired up. Otherwise, I don't know. He just bugs the fuck out of me, and I don't know. I just don't know. Where do we sit? We're sitting under Goody's fucking everything. Goody's LaFleur, Goody's Love, Goody's AJ, Goody's Joe Barry, Goody's all
Well, no, LaFleur hired Barry. LaFleur hired Joe Barry.
But Goody hired LaFleur.
Goody and Murphy hired LaFleur.
Goody's been.
Yeah, so Goody was a scout. He's been with the Packers
Goody's
forever.
been,
but I get what you're saying.
It's
it's an entire culture of this this like-minded thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking the same when we shouldn't be thinking that. We're thinking the wrong.
I just don't. Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
We need something. We need fire.
We need. But here's
have talent.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm looking at in the way, because in a perfect world for me, I would look at this and I would be, if I'm Mark Murphy, I go, Goody, you've made some good draft picks, but man, you have whiffed a lot. As the years have gone on, and I've been high on Goody for a long time, but when you see guys like George Pickens with the Steelers, the wide receiver, we could have drafted him, but we drafted Christian Watson. George Pickens hasn't missed a game all year.
No.
I don't think George Pickens missed a game last year.
No, he's been balling, too.
And he's been balling. When you draft guys, drafting Jordan Love is a big... We could have drafted T. Higgins, who is a pretty damn good wide receiver. We could have had him with Rodgers and Devontae. Our third-round picks are terrible. We have never drafted well in the third round with Brian Gutekunst. If you look back at all the drafts, there has not been one third-round draft pick that has hit with Goody. There are some late-round picks that hit, and that's great, but that happens on every team. So at what point, do you say, do we get rid of everyone? Do we get rid of Goody? Do we because to me it looks like a culture of pussy football. This team is very soft.
What'd you say, pillow boys?
This team is full of pillow boys. They're all hard-nosed on first down, and then second, third, fourth down, they shrink up and get scared. So it's do we want a team of killers, or do we want a team of, some football players who, they're good guys and they're in there to play hard and they're athletic and they're, big and fast and strong, but when it comes to playing football, they kind of suck. Like Ted Thompson would kind of draft guys that were good football players, but they weren't athletic and they weren't dynamic. So you kind of hit a plateau and the team was kind of you'd be good, and then it was you just kind of trail off because the athleticism and what other teams could bring to the table would just override good football players. Now Goody is all on this relative athletic score. It's an RAS, and we haven't drafted a guy. So it's like out of 10, 10 is the highest score you can get. It's like almost impossible to get a 10. You have to be the elite of the elite. We haven't drafted a guy under like an 8 in RAS, but they're not really good football players. Like Musgrave is a great example. Like I think he'll be good in the long run. Again, it's another just hope and wish on Goody's, drafting. But like he played like 2 games in college, but his athletic score, relative athletic score, was off the charts. Like he's crazy. He's like a 9.3 or something. So it's insane for a tight end.
Yeah.
And he's doing okay, but like look at Sam Laporta at the Lions. Not really a great relative athletic score, but just a good football player. And he's killing it with the Lions. Now, again, you can say, like, well, yeah, as rookies, they'll be good. But then 3rd, 4th, 5th year, when kind of that Ted Thompson, like, yeah, they're good football players, so they start off good, and then they tail out. Like, will we see that with Sam Laporta's, the Brian Branches of the world, like that the Lions drafted? So it's this, like, mix, but at what point do you say, we got to start over? This ain't working. Nothing of what we've done since Goody's been here has worked. And with LaFleur, like, we've made it to the NFC Championship game 2-3 times, whatever it was, and it's not worked. Like, it hasn't. And even LaFleur said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
I'm going insane.
We've been doing that since LaFleur. Every time we play like shit when we should play well, he goes, oh, we just didn't do good enough. I don't know. We're going to have to, correct some things, and we got to go back. And it's like, I understand that, man. We all get that. We know that we lost. Of course there's things we have to correct. Like, but what do we... It's just so frustrating.
When are we going to change something,
It's been the same story. It's been the same book for the Packers. It just... I don't know. We've had the talent. We've had Hall of Fame quarterbacks. We've had the best wide receiver in the league. We have Jair. We have outstanding players, but we just can't put it together. And it's been like that since forever.
And I don't. You look at
the Super Bowl team. We didn't have the talent we have. I mean, we did, but we had Nick Collins. We had
right,
but we didn't. I mean,
Chuck Wood. And,
we had Chuck Wood. Yeah,
but there wasn't
we got Jair.
We had Eric Walden was like.
We had Jair. We have Devontae. We had Rodgers. We have We had Cobby in his prime. We had. I mean, like we've had these players, but we can't. We just can never take that.
Yeah.
Packers have always lost in big moments. Always lost. I mean, now it's weird. I mean, now it's like I don't know.
Well, even after we won the Super Bowl in 2010, we really did kind of like just start. Even with McCarthy and Ted as
after
the GM,
we won the Super Bowl, then we go like 16-0.
But then we lost,
and then we lost first,
and then the next year we lost in the play, and then ever since we won the Super Bowl, we've just been kind of like
I have a feeling
the bed in the big games.
I think the Niners are gonna go on a fucking run.
Well, yeah, I mean they are. I mean, yeah.
I don't think
that's what happens when you have a plan in place and you just stick with it instead of going, oh my God, oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna start calling these plays that I think should work, and then I'm gonna call a throwback to the running back. Then the running back throws it back to the quarterback. Then the quarterback throws it down. Like you can't do that in the NFL. Like what do we? It's so.
Yeah. Dude, I think we have no chance. I don't know. It's going to be a while.
I'm just afraid. It's
going to be some dog days for Green Bay for a while.
Yeah, and I'm just afraid that, since we have this young team and the first games, we play with a lot of confidence, I feel like. And, maybe we did scrape some wins out of there. I'm just hoping that I'm not seeing these players as we, lose a game, lose another game, that they're slowly losing their confidence, losing their energy that they started out with. And I just hope that we don't just get into, a lull of guys just trying to.
We're going to be a mid-record team. We're going to fucking. Nothing's good is going to come out of it. We're going to fucking. Lions are probably going to win the division.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, we're gonna
Lions are
probably
on a
not make
different
the
level,
playoffs.
and-
We're gonna get a subpar fucking draft pick. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little sad for a while in Green Bay.
And
this game made me feel that way.
So here's
Before
the
this game, I didn't completely feel this way. We lost that game the way we did. I was like, I think we're kind of gonna fucking suck for a bit.
how long do we do this for? Because Jordan Love is tied to LaFleur. If we bring in a new coach, that means we're bringing in a new offense, and he's got to learn a whole new offense that he spent 3 years, like, separate from the offense he just spent 3 years learning. So, like, we're in this, like, tough spot. It's like we almost have to stick it out for this year and next year because because Love signed an extension for next year. That's at least next year. So, like, presumably LaFleur will be here next year, and then if we still suck next year, like, I'm guessing we clean house then.
But do we clean up? I mean, like,
But that's exactly. Do we even
do
do
we
that?
even
Like,
fucking
will
clean house?
Do you think this offense that, like, we're talking about possibly cleaning house? Do you think that this offense suits Jordan Love though? Like, as a player?
I don't think this
Does it
offense
suit-
suits anybody. You could put Patrick Mahomes in this offense, and he would be dog shit.
Exactly. So I guess my thought there is, like, yeah, Jordan Love is tied to LaFleur, and he would have to learn a new offense, but that could be for the fucking
Maybe
better.
that's for the better, yeah.
It's for the fucking better.
And that's, like...
Because he's not a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
Well,
not
yeah.
young, I mean, like,
Yeah.
He seems hesitant. LaFleur just doesn't.
I think he
seem
just, like, I just feel like
There's
everybody's...
no confidence.
I just feel like everybody feels like they're out of place.
The only time we
know?
have confidence is when Aaron Jones is on the fucking field.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
time our offense looks put together is because we can run Aaron Jones. He's a workhorse.
But I think I think we look confident when we're running the ball, and we're just straight up run, like, and we're not doing anything fancy. Like, when we lose, when the offense looks unconfident, it looks unsettled. To me, it's when we're trying to run these, like,
fucking
weird
dumb.
run plays, these weird pitch outs, and then the running back cuts it up the middle, and it gets stuffed for a loss of 2, or we're trying a jet sweep with Christian Watson, and the whole defense sees it coming, and then the next series, they run a jet sweep, and they get a 30-yard gain, and it's like, didn't our offense just do that, and we got a loss of 2, and it's like, everything seems... Just stick with something. Like, they started running the ball, and A.J. Dillon was running the ball better than I've seen him run all year. Now, that's not saying much. I'm not saying he looked fantastic.
But he was playing his part this week.
He was getting 3-4 yards a carry. Now you get into 3rd and 4. Like, I'll live with 3rd and 4s, and because at that point, fuck it, try to run the ball a couple times if we get stuff.
Right.
Or you get 3 yards, and now it's 4th and 1. And if you can't pick up a 4th and 1 nowadays, I mean, come on. Like, all you got to do is get the quarterback and just push him.
What are they calling it now? The brotherly shove?
The tush push.
The tush push.
I'm gonna give us a
The fucking
second opinion here.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm gonna call Big Homie. We're gonna see what this guy thinks.
Perfect. I gotta go to bed.
What's up, boys?
And
Yo,
say
What up?
buddy. I don't know if you've been listening, but not a lot of good Packer talk going on.
No, but yeah, definitely been listening. Hasn't been great, but it hasn't been great things to talk about either. So
Packers lose against the Raiders, one of the most
Yep.
dog shit teams in the fucking league. Offense doesn't seem to have it together. Defense doesn't seem to be able to keep up. LaFleur's a little pouty bitch.
yeah, no, you're spot on.
I mean, what are your thoughts? Give me your thoughts.
I mean, like, I just think the Packers are a team right now, kind of like what I texted you guys earlier, without an identity. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they're out there to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the players and the coaching staff. I feel just like offensively, you had some bright spots in the game where, like, you're running the ball. But then at some point, like, I feel like once they try to do one thing and they have success one time, there's no freshness out there. Like, LaFleur's like, oh, that worked one time. Let's keep doing it over and over again until it fires back and burns us. Like, you had some good runs with A.J. Dillon, and they had the one touchdown, but then they got back down to the red zone that second time or whatever in the second half, and it's just nothing worked. They kept trying to run. I think they ran 3 times in a row again, and you've had some successful, Romeo Dobbs, back shoulder fades. Try one of those.
Right. He had 1 catch all game.
Yeah, and I don't really think he had that many targets either, to be honest. But, and I think that they're so predictable right now in what they're doing offensively. I mean, teams can just see it from a mile away what they're trying to do because they don't, there's just cohesion and just not lack of talent, because I do think they have a lot of talent there, but they're obviously just a very young team. That doesn't help them out either, but I think the coaching staff needs to do a better job of giving them a chance to do something.
Totally.
There were times when they had a drive when they had, short check down passes to a tight end, or, DeGuara had a nice catch. I think they could use him a little bit more in the passing game, because I think he's a pretty solid player. Musgraves, whoever, you don't need to go, and that's part of the problem is they put themselves in positions, or the coaches, whoever's calling the plays, puts them in positions where they need to, have these 3rd and long conversions. Try a run that doesn't work. Try and get a quick dump down to a tight end or receiver 4 or 5 yards. Start making those 3rd and longs, 3rd and manageables, 3rd and short, whatever.
Right.
It's just been really frustrating. Like I said, they don't have an identity right now. So, I mean, I'm going to wait till Aaron Jones comes back, because I think he's a huge part of that offense. I think he's their best offensive player. So, hopefully that'll help out. But I just don't think the coaching staff is doing anything to help out the players that they have.
Yeah, they're definitely not giving them anything to work with. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
On either side of the ball.
Yeah.
No, on either side of the ball. Yep.
Aaron Jones seems to be the one. I mean, him being out has been obvious that he is the difference maker in our offense.
Yeah.
Where he gives our passing game a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
Because him being active, him being healthy, him being effective is the only thing that threatens a pass, like us being able to pass the ball around.
Yeah.
It just, with him out, it has made such a dent in our offense.
100%.
Where we come into a game, you hear Aaron Jones is out, and you hope that A.J. Dillon can fucking pump up his quads a little bit and maybe power the ball through a little bit. But, I mean, it's just nothing. I mean,
nothing's working.
You see the first couple games we had. Like I said this time and time again coming into the season, I wanted no expectations. I had no expectations for the season, but then we played the first 2 games, and then we balled the way we did, and Aaron Jones balled out, and then it put a thought in my head where it's like, you know what, actually, we could win this division. The Lions are a good team. Bears suck. Vikings fucking suck. We have a chance. It's only us and the Lions, and then, I mean, I've just been so disappointed where it's like, I came in with not no hope, but no expectations. And then the first 2 games has put so much expectations in my head with the Packers season. And now I don't know.
It's like they figured out our entire game plan in those first 2 games, and people are like, all right, well, this is all we have to do to stop them now.
Here's the frustrating. Just real quick, and one of the frustrating things is the offense and defensive lines. Like, those should be our most, like, kind of veteran groups. Like, we didn't draft anyone on the offensive line. I mean, obviously we drafted 2 rookies on the D line, but you have Kenny, TJ. The outside linebackers, Rashawn, Rashawn, he was hurt, but Preston, Devontae Wyatt.
He's actually been pretty good season. It's kind of been hidden by the rest of the shit, but
like, we're getting dominated on the offensive and defensive lines consistently, and that's kind of been a bummer.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I will say next year, I really hope they draft a tackle or somebody with their first pick, because That's definitely they're getting exposed right now. I mean, every game it just seems like
Josh
no matter who it
Myers is getting beat to a pulp, dude.
Well, that and I mean their tackles right now are just getting shat on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean it just seems every game there's a big pass rusher on the other team.
I think
You
our
know,
big
this
hope
game
coming
is-
in. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I guess our big hope coming in this week was Elton Jenkins was healthy,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and I mean Max Crosby just fucking had a prom night on us, danced all.
Yeah.
I mean, just
He didn't just dance on us. He fucked us.
he fucked us.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just seems like first half they're playing so conservative, so soft that like they're doing all this shit that's just not working, and then again they're putting themselves in positions in the second half to where Love did not have a good game, but again they're not helping them out when they're down by however many points, and then they're needing him to make all these huge throws.
Right.
As a first year starter, it's just not going to happen. And that goes back to just coming to some of the play calling. Maybe like switch it up, get some of those easy throws where easy completions. 4 or 5 yards a piece, chunk away. You don't need. I understand the play action pass. Throw a bullet downfield every once in a while because you got to keep a defense on your feet and you got to go for it at some point. But
Dude, that
dump dive, pass 3-4 yard passes at a time.
Why are we waiting till third down to do those short passes?
But dude, that last throw to Christian Watson. Okay, first of all, 48 seconds left on the clock. We have a timeout. 3rd and 10. We don't need to win that game on that throw.
No,
but
and
you look back at it, dude. That snap, LaFleur was on the sideline, fucking pointing to toss it to Watson. You see fucking Love back, dropping back, pressured, and then LaFleur's on the sideline right next to him, pointing down to fucking toss it to Watson.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? Yeah, toss it down to Watson. Why are we tossing it downfield to win the game? 3rd and 10 with a timeout. Fucking throw it, run it.
Well,
he was open when he first started yelling.
He was, but yeah, he was. If you get that snap, he had that initial break on him, toss that ball, but he didn't.
But here's what I think. I think what LaFleur might have been like, throw it to where Watson can catch it. Like, don't throw it short.
Well,
if you're gonna throw it out of the end zone. Throw it high and out of the end zone.
Yeah.
So maybe Watson can jump and snag it.
He was also pressured. He was pressured right away. Watson was open on the initial break. He had him by a couple yards. But by the time that Love could get to him, I don't know. What I want to ask Scotty Andy, what is a hope? What is any hope we have? What are expectations coming out of the bye week? We play the Broncos. If we lose to the Broncos, do we throw in the white flag, tank the season, and just fucking hope that we beat the Bears to Caleb Williams, get rid of Love, just say fuck it, empty house?
No, I think Love is still gonna be the guy. I think Love is talented enough. Like again, first year starter. Like they definitely got to switch some things up. Like you can't just walk. I think it just feels like they're walking into games like without a real plan. Like they're just kind of like, okay, we're here. What do we do now? I think Love is still going to be the guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be a rough year. I think he's still plenty of upside. I think they're still going to win some games here and there. Like they're for the most part, like they're playing competitive. They've just been on the wrong side of things. Obviously, the Lions game they got shat on, but I mean, outside of the Lions game, it's been close. And again, the Raiders are not a good team. So
we were in that game. I poured a beer and I said on the last drive, I'm gonna drink this beer when the Packers score as soon as we win. Then he threw a pick and I chugged it, went to bed.
On the last drive, you think about it, they had 2 drops, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
There's 2 huge drops. So I mean, you think about it, that maybe that interception never happens if those two passes are caught by the receivers who were, not wide open, but had it in their hands and just weren't able to come up with it. So that would have been, 2nd and short, 3rd and short, where maybe they don't need to feel the need to, have a long toss on to Watson. I'd love to see Watson. He's young yet. Like, I get it, whatever. But, like, be a little bit more competitive at the point of the catch, Have an offensive pass interference if you need to. Break up a pass. Don't, like, it just kind of felt like he was just sitting there waiting for the ball to come to him. And that Raiders defender was right there. It's like, I don't care if you got to take an offensive PI. go break up a pass, go kill the guy, you know, like that also it's just
Fight for
experience.
it.
He got horse collar right before that. If Watson could have. That would have been a whole different ball game if that horse collar never happened. Get up there and fucking hack him.
It's just a lot of everything right now. It's a lot of guys just being young, not really knowing, or
Bunch
just
of what
having the
ifs.
experience to do things. A lot of just bad. It just feels like soft play calling. Going back to they don't have an identity. You know, they run it, and they have one good run play. They're like, oh, let's do this. You know, 10 more times. But at some point, you need to switch it up and kind of just be creative, but not stupid creative. Kind of like Max, what you were saying, like what those wide receiver screens where we're throwing it 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. When's the last time that's worked?
Literally, seriously,
you know, it's just frustrating. But
on third down, we do it every time.
Yeah,
throw it behind the line of scrimmage on third down. Are you kidding me?
I like the core that they have. You know, offensive line needs to play better. Just they need to figure something out when they're playing teams with big time edge rushers. You know, Hutchinson, Crosby. We got shat on by those guys, and it's frustrating to see. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm sure you did or remember it, but there was a play, you know, late third quarter or early fourth quarter where we're in our own end. I think we ended up punting it, but you know, Crosby started on the left side. Love had a decent amount of not I wouldn't say decent, but he had an all right amount of time to pass the ball, and Crosby went right around our two guards. And was screaming at Love's face, and Love had to just get rid of the ball. And he just untouched. Nobody even touched him.
Right.
That part is frustrating to me. Like I said, I would like to see them take a tackle or some sort of high offensive lineman with the first pick, because that just seems to be the thing they really need. Receivers are just very young, and I think that's just going back to the experience of the team. But it's frustrating nonetheless. So
what if we win that game? What are we talking about now? What if?
You know,
good job, we beat the
shithead
Raiders.
If we win that game, I think it's on that last drive. You know, we're talking about Love still struggling, but being able to have composure and coming back to win the game like he did against the Saints. I think we still talk about just a lot of the very soft, very predictable play calling, like we got right now. You know, because again, they're having to come behind to win a game.
Right.
First half, it's been dog shit for us. So
Andy, how long do you give the coaching staff, like either LaFleur or Barry, all of them, 1, 2, you know, like how long are you gonna say like, all right, let's roll with the coaches we got, or like, are you like ready to try new coaches, or you want to like what are your thoughts?
Like, kind of like what you were saying. And I'd wait till the end of next year, or you know, if next year if they're still playing like dog shit, then maybe it's the time to switch it up. But this year, I think everybody's job is safe right now, just because at least offensively, you know, I'd like to see Joe Barry's ass gone. Because what the fuck are we doing lining Preston Smith up against Devontae Adams on a third and whatever?
He tried to shimmy down though.
And here, Andy, I'm gonna just real quick. I heard people talking about this on a podcast that I actually really like and respect. And there was a guy saying, he was like, well, you know, you want to stop the run, so we lined up to stop the run, and then when they check out of it, that means one of our guys has to go out, one of our linebackers has to go out and cover a wide receiver. Like, well, that's what we wanted, so this is what we get. We get a linebacker covering a wide receiver. What do you want? It's like, well, how about we just don't run a scheme where to stop the run, if they check out of it, we have a linebacker covering a wide receiver. Let's just not do that.
Do something.
And not just a linebacker covering a wide receiver. Preston Smith covering fucking Devontae Adams, the best.
At least put a middle linebacker on him. Somebody that's a little bit more agile, a little used to more used to coverage.
He looked like a fucking goon. He looked like a fucking middle schooler trying to cover.
Yeah.
That's not his fault.
No, it's not.
That's not what he does to do.
That's his job. Preston's like, okay, I'm lined up to stop the run.
I'm try my best.
Now I have to motion out to the wide receiver because, and like I felt like the Raiders knew this was coming. We did this last year against the Vikings when Preston Smith lined up against Justin Jefferson and he ate our lunch.
I mean, I mean, Devontae didn't do shit against us really at all. That was about it.
Yeah.
But still,
it was enough.
It was enough.
I mean, well, yeah,
he had like 46 yards against us, I think, something stupid like that.
It wasn't even it was, you know, but fucking Jacoby Myers. You know, it's just frustrating all the way around. And just going back to the defense, like they're not playing terrible this year. I mean, outside of the Lions game, because that's the one outlier so far. But
Yeah, happy I could be there.
right. It going back to third and shorts. We got our defensive backs lining up 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. Like for what? It's an easy slant. It's an easy slant for first down every single time. And I mean, you look at what teams are doing to us. I think that LaFleur and the offensive staff need to kind of look at that and put some of that in the game plan. You don't need 10 yards every play. Some of it's just a quick slant to a wide receiver or a quick, get the tight ends for a 5-yard gain now and then.
Yeah.
But it's just been really frustrating.
You think if we had Aaron Jones against that Raiders, healthy Aaron Jones, different story?
Absolutely. I think that Aaron Jones is such a playmaker and such a threat to any defense.
Yeah.
I think they win that game. It might still be a close game, but I think they win that game.
Yeah. But, like they say, if ifs were fists, we'd all be drunk.
And have black eyes.
Yeah.
So, what are your predictions? Us coming out of a bye week. Hopefully, Aaron Jones is healthy.
Yeah.
We go against the Broncos. If we lose against the Broncos, I'm selling my rights to the Packers. I'm moving up north, and I'm fucking hiding in a hole.
That's the home game, huh?
Nah, it's in Mile High.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. No, I mean, got to beat the Broncos.
Gotta beat the fucking Broncos, right?
Hopefully we can get Devondre Campbell back too, because he's a huge part of that defense.
Well, let's real quick. We can wait to do predictions for the Broncos game until we get closer to the Broncos game.
Yeah, I
we
guess
find
next
out who's
Thursday
healthy,
could be.
who's
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I will say, I was really surprised that Aaron Jones did not play.
Yeah.
Sounded like he had a setback on Saturday.
Yep. Did.
Okay. Because when I'm on Twitter a lot. I'm a big X guy.
I was gonna say,
He's
Twitter.
X'd out.
The whole week, it seemed like Aaron Jones was, ready to play. I didn't see anything that said he had a setback, and all of a sudden, Monday, all of a sudden he's not playing after 10 days of rest or whatever it was.
I remember watching the game, and I'm like, where's Aaron Jones? Why is DJ taking every play? Like, where's Aaron Jones?
Right. Exactly.
Patrick Taylor, good thing we signed him.
Yeah, right.
Good thing we kept Emmanuel Wilson.
There were plenty of plays where, check downs, whatever, or the first option was running a screen with Patrick Taylor, where he's a yard or two ahead of the line of scrimmage, and that's their first look. But and again,
fucking hate.
Fault to love. That's when they got a guy on him, that's a tough throw to make.
Right.
Where you're not throwing into coverage, but
I think we just fucking burn Matt LaFleur and just make Rich Bisaccia that coach.
I mean,
I
don't know why. I've always just loved Rich Bisaccia. I don't know if he could do it, but he seems like, hey, it's like the guy, Bagoo.
Everyone gets a spicy meatball.
They're gonna win their game. They're gonna win their okay share games this year. Obviously, the Lions are gonna take the division.
The Packers, they're gonna win their fair share. Who do we got? We got the fucking.
I think they're gonna win.
I think we got the Chargers after the Broncos, don't we? We play some teams.
After the Broncos, I think we play the Vikings.
They're going to win 7-8
okay.
this year.
7-8
games, and it's whatever. This year is going to be very experimental and very just. It's going to be slow, painstaking games, but.
I guess it's my no expectations are starting to come to a realization.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So.
All right,
it's what it is, but.
So last week, Carl, Andy, and myself, we made predictions.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk. What was Andy's prediction?
Andy predicted
36-24.
Yeah, good.
I really thought, I shouldn't have thought that, but
hey, my brother had it 41-20 pack, so I mean, hey, Carl had it 24-21 pack. I had it 20-23 Raiders. I was the only one who usually
first one of the season.
Usually when I pick against the pack, they win. Yeah. So I was trying,
Get some good juju in there.
The pessimistic view would kind of rattle things up in the organization. Normally they take my pessimism into account.
Oh, we gotta prove Max wrong
at 1265 Lombardi Avenue, but not this week.
No.
I will say one other thing just real quick that I just kind of thought of.
Of course, take your time.
Going back to like just early game play calling, get Love some easy throws that he can make, where he kind of builds up his confidence. It just seems like LaFleur isn't confident in him, and then he's not really confident in himself.
Right.
Some of those, first, second quarter, it just seems like they try and go for it all, or they just going back to they just play so safe.
I feel like they're holding Love back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that goes back to let him get his confidence up with some short throws early in the game, but short, manageable, easy throws where they can still pick up first downs. It doesn't need to be thrown through traffic every single fucking time.
Right.
Because that's where you're putting a young quarterback out there to make mistakes at that point. And at that point, it's just going to happen. So
LaFleur's a California kid. He loves traffic.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
But yeah, no, agree. They had that one route they showed where three guys ran in the same area of the field.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Unless someone ran the wrong route or something, but
right.
Yeah.
What?
I will say, Anders Carlson has been a bright spot so far this year after all the speculation of what he's going to do. So
yeah, there's something.
My dog. I got him on every fantasy league I have.
There you go.
I say Anders Carlson.
I still hold by the fact that I think he's going to break the record in his career. I'm not going to say the season, the field goal record.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to beat Crosby?
No, he's going to beat fucking Justin Tucker. He's got the longest field goal, right?
Oh, I thought you meant just
He's got the leg for it.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's got it.
I see.
I'm not saying this year, but in his career, this dude is going to fucking...
Yeah.
Woo!
Also, big NFC North news. Justin Jefferson on IR. So we're gonna get the Vikings without Justin Jefferson. So that should be huge.
We need all the help we can get.
How long is he out? What happened? I missed
4
this.
weeks. He's on IR.
Hamstring or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pussy string.
So 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, whatever.
He was sucking some dick and pulled his hamstring.
Jesus.
Classic Tommy.
Went down to his knees too fast.
He tore his Tommy John.
Brother.
Sorry, Justin. You're great. You're
All
a great
right.
player.
So yeah, other than the Packers, Brewers are out. Fuck the Brewers.
They did exactly what we
NHL,
were all expecting,
yeah.
but didn't want to say.
Right.
NHL Green Bay Gamblers are starting this week.
I think we might all. Carl and I were talking before the show. We might become Blackhawks fans.
Yeah, we might become.
I actually watched the game tonight. They beat Pittsburgh.
Hey, did Young Buck get a goal?
How'd Bernard do?
No goals, but he had an assist though.
Nice. He get in a fight?
Yep.
No, he's not an enforcer.
Nah, you gotta protect that guy.
The enforcers protect
Did Sidney
him.
Crosby get in a fight?
No, he's another.
No, he got in a fight in the preseason, Sidney Crosby.
But he's old now.
He ain't got nobody to back him up. Sidney Crosby's the only one fighting on that fucking Pittsburgh Penguins.
He's had 87 concussions. He doesn't know what ice is. He doesn't know what
and what
puck
so
is.
The Vegas Golden Knights and the fucking Seattle Krakens play at 11:30 tonight.
They're
banner drop
in 30 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. All right. So I'm gonna be. I don't want to cheer for a Chicago team.
Hey,
but
we got great breweries.
Yeah.
Are the Seattle Kraken worth of shit? Maybe I'll be a fan of them.
I grew up watching the Blackhawks, so that's the one.
All right, I'll be a Blackhawk. I'm a Blackhawks fan. Fuck.
Let's go.
All right, so what's the guy's Connor
Bedard.
Connor Bedard.
We're getting so Bedarded this year.
Let's go. Let's go Blackhawks.
First overall pick.
When do they play next? Yeah,
let's get Bedarded. Let's get Bedarded in here.
Probably 2 nights from now. Probably Thursday.
All right, I'm gonna start watching them. Andy, anything else you want to share with the people before you get out?
I guess we can talk Badgers real quick.
Let's talk some Badgers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, beat Rutgers. It was 25-14 or something like that. Took care of business. It wasn't anything that was really too flashy about that game, but Rutgers. I don't think Rutgers is a bad team. They're not the Rutgers of old. They stuck in with Michigan for the first 3 quarters of their game or whatever when they played at Michigan, and ended up losing by a couple touchdowns. But they're going to be a competitive team this year. They were 4-1 or 3-1 before. I think 4-1 before the Badger game.
Okay.
So 4-2 now, but so they're no slouch anymore. I don't think. But Braylon Allen had 100-some rushing yards. The guy that they put in there for replacement for Ches Malusi did good.
Hell yeah.
Defense still showed up. Offensive line, good run blocking, and Tanner Mordecai, the quarterback, man, he's been a real good game manager so far.
Okay.
Which is like people use that as an insult sometimes, but it's a really positive thing for now. And he's very athletic where he'll take off and run if he needs to, and he's done that quite a few times this year, and then taking off for a first down or scrambling for a touchdown, whatever. So that's been real cool to see.
Man, the Packers would take a game manager right now.
Right.
Sweet.
They got a big Big Ten West Division matchup against Iowa next weekend.
Oh.
So, Badgers are controlling their own destiny as of right now. So,
do you know if it's in Iowa or in?
I think it's at Wisconsin in Madison.
Let's go. Jump around.
The Iowa quarterback actually is a transfer from Wisconsin from like a year ago or 2 years ago, or whatever.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
Go Badge.
Can be a showdown.
Big Ben Jr.
He's a big guy?
Jr.
He's a big guy, yeah.
Oh, I like
Big Ben
I like a big
Jr.
quarterback.
probably slaps his balloon and fucking. That's what Big Ben did.
And rapes a
Big
girl?
Ben Jr. just without the problem.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he did.
Motorcycle accident. All right, so go Badge.
Go Badge.
Well, Andy, we appreciate you coming by every week.
Man. Thanks, Andy.
Absolutely.
When are we gonna see you back in the stew next week?
We
I
ask him
think
every week.
the first week of November I'll be back. I think.
Oh,
Hey, that's not too far away.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
we'll try and get back for that.
right on, buddy.
Fuck yeah,
All right.
bud.
Awesome.
Cheers warm for you,
Fuck
bud. We're
yeah.
ready for the.
Hell yeah.
And you know what they say?
Hey.
See you, buddy. I love you.
Love you, pal.
Okay.
Later,
boy,
man.
we'll do.
Love you, Andy.
All right, peace.
Cheers, bud.
What a guy coming
right.
out here, help us out with our gloomy Packer talk this week.
Yep.
The knowledgeable Wisconsin sports talk guy, the Brewers, the Badge,
The Badge.
the
Pack.
substituted Blackhawks.
Oh, hey, B Beats.
Baby,
Fuck
yeah.
you. I think that's Mitch. Fuck you, Mitch. What a bitch.
Hey, what is that little emoji thing?
It's, I don't know, some fucking
Holding up a sign.
Stupid, dumb. Thanks for tuning
Is that
in.
like
bud.
Hawaiian punch? Is that Hawaiian punch?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah.
Have a good
Oh, no.
podcast, Stump. Your old boss.
It's your old boss, bro.
Oh, wait, no, it's Bethany. Fuck. Hey, Bethany. Sorry, I thought you were Mitch. I was talking shit. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Holy fuck.
That's funny
All right,
as
so
fuck.
do we? Is there anything else? Wisconsin sports anyone wants to say? Get off their chest. Anything else? Any other Packer?
I still say roll pack.
Roll
Of
back,
course, roll pack.
Roll fucking pack, baby.
the-
I just hope we get some fucking or confidence everywhere in the team. Offense, defense, it's there-ish. And the coaching staff, fucking buckle up, Buckaroos. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Buckle up, Buckaroos. Let's make some T-shirts.
When I suck at my job, they don't let me go on vacation. So no Packer should be going anywhere, doing anything fun on their fucking bye week, all right? When I'm bad at my job, you have to keep working at it and get better. Otherwise, you're just out of there. There's no like, oh, you suck, you're bullshit right now, you're a soft ass, you're weak. Oh, just take vacation and go sit on the beach somewhere and drink a Mai Tai and just relax and think about it. No, it's fucking work at it and get better. Like, I'm really like, we had a bye week this past week and we came out there and that was that was what we put out on the field. Okay, you got your bye, guys. Like, you want it, like, yeah, okay, it sucked. You had to play on a short week and then play Thursday night. But now you had basically a bye week going in to play a shit-ass Raiders team, and we got beat.
Yeah.
We got beat down.
Damn straight.
We got another bye week coming up, and then we got another shit team after the bye. Ain't nobody better be leaving Wisconsin. Like, I'm just, as a fan of it, like, this is their professional job. So, like, you have all offseason to go sit on a beach somewhere. Like, when you suck at your job, you don't get to go take a break and, like, oh, it's been really hard. I need to go, like, relax. Like, fuck off. You're grown men. Do your job and fucking get better.
I love it. I fucking love it. Da-da-da-da. Roll pack, baby.
Roll pack.
The season's not over.
Max is pumped. All right, we're going to play some dart.
Hey.
We're going to talk weekly challenge.
Yeah.
All right, Packer talk is done. We can fucking hype up a little bit in this section. All right, here we go.
Feeling good again.
Beach, shout out. Thanks for tuning in. Mitch is a little fucking fuckboy. All right.
Man.
Weekly challenge. This week was to try a new Oktoberfest.
Yeah, and this was for Carl and I. Seamo was not here last week.
Yep.
Seamo, did you watch a movie from your childhood
I
2
did.
weeks ago? What was the movie?
What'd you watch?
El Dorado.
El Dorado.
The fuck is that?
What movie is that?
Is that a Mexican porno?
No, it's the fucking cartoon where they go and find the city of gold. The old Aztec
Gold dildos?
Golden City. You guys don't know this fucking movie?
Never
No,
seen
man.
it, never heard it.
I'm writing it down.
Banger of a fucking show. Oh my! I feel like you guys had to have seen this. I'll pull up a picture really quick. But yeah, no, I think it popped up on Netflix.
You also watched The Little Rascals, Denny said.
Also, the Little Rascals.
Banger, another
yeah.
banger.
Also
Denny and the sailor said Denny.
Yeah. Also, the Little Rascals. I mean, classic.
Love
Banger,
Little Rat.
classic.
Alfalfa.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Alfalfa. Oh my God.
So many lines.
What
going
does he
through my
sing to the gal?
head. You
Who are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. What a banger, dude.
What a banger.
What a banger.
You are the scum between my toes.
This movie.
Oh, El Dorado. No, I've never heard of it.
What?
Banger, though.
Dude.
I'd banger.
Never see.
El the fucking Rado? You kidding me?
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not joking.
If I win darts, it's gonna be my fucking challenge.
All right.
Mine's gonna be to watch Girls Gone Wild. Spring Break.
Breaker. Oh!
No, I'm just kidding. But all right, cool. So you watched El Dorado, and then Carl, what was your challenge?
To try a new Oktoberfest beer. Apparently, don't remember, but yeah, I tried one. It sucked.
Yeah, I saw those ratings. It was a solid about 5.
Don't remember really what it was called, what it was about, but it sucked.
Yeah, I wish I
everything
saw the
about
picture. It was a cool can.
except for the attractability.
That was a great can.
Everything
Okay.
else sucked.
Really.
I tried one at the Craftober Fest.
Not just one, probably two.
Yeah, a couple times. I went back for seconds. It was Pet Skull Brewing.
Pet Skull.
Pet Skull. Yeah, I guess one word. I just didn't.
Pet Skull.
Pet Skull Brewing. It was called Hoftoberfest.
Okay.
Hoftoberfest. It was a lighter Oktoberfest. It was really good.
Nice.
I was grading beers out of a 1 to 5 scale.
Oh.
Okay.
Just to keep it a little more simple. And I gave it a 3.98.
Not
So
bad.
pretty good.
Above average.
Out of
good.
5? That's pretty damn good.
The best I gave a beer was a 4.22.
What was that?
That was there was 2 that got that score. There was a Fifth World Have It or Love It IPA. I don't know if Have It if I don't know.
Drunken Max after
Yeah.
all those sippies.
Yeah, and then there was
Got a couple of fat fingers.
and then I think we might have tried this one on the show. It's Rheingeist Brewing Juicy Truth IPA.
I think so.
Juicy Truth sounds familiar. Rheingeist.
And it was really good. It was very good. And I actually only graded 4 of the 20 beers I tried. So
Well,
Got a little tipsy after the 4th one.
Yeah,
Couldn't
well,
keep track.
they had a booze ice cream.
Ooh, did you
That-
get boozy?
I tried it and it was all right.
Yeah.
Like Mia loved it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I mean, if I want like
It was beer and ice cream form.
yeah, or I mean it was like liquor and ice cream. So it was like
Oh.
super like boozy to me.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me it was like, I think this is great. Yeah, she was devout one. I was like, yeah, it tastes like ice cream and then with just like a permanent marker.
Ugh.
What
What kind of booze? Do you know what kind of booze?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like a fucking
Yeah,
like
A rubbing
like,
alcohol?
yeah.
What is that
kinda,
booze called that
like-
you do like moonshine with? Like
Everclear?
Everclear,
Yeah. So there was one. It was like a butterscotch
Booze.
and then that was okay because the booze and butterscotch kind of go together.
Yeah.
Then there was like a strawberry one, and I was like, I mean, it's like sweet and creamy like ice cream, but then it just tastes like there's
Yeah.
something in here. So that was good or interesting. So yeah, there was just a lot of things going on. There was they had testicle toss, they had axe throwing.
Oh,
We were playing testicle toss.
Yeah.
And we kept fucking up and just like launching and I'd keep running over people. Oh, sorry, don't mind my testicles. Not very many people laughed at that. It was I was laughing at myself.
classic.
Had a kid.
But so many people. There were glasses to test the beer out, and a bunch of people were just dropping them on the floors.
Just
and
shattered.
I would have been there.
Yeah, you would have been that guy.
yeah, one quick story before we get into the darts was this woman dropped her glass in this one section where like 5 minutes before she dropped her glass, 2 other people dropped their glass in like the same spot. And I just happened to be walking by, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that spot. It's like the Bermuda Triangle for those glasses over here. And I just kind of kept walking. And as I'm walking, like, back to it, didn't really think. There was a guy who was, like, working the event, was there talking to the people who dropped the glass. They were there getting. And she just left the guy who was working and just started following me. And she was like, what did you say? What did you? And
she
I
was
turned-
butthurt.
Yeah, I turned around and I was like, what?
You embarrassed her.
I was like, "What? You gotta be talking to that guy, like the guy that works here. Talk to him. Don't talk to me."
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you want from me?" And she's like, "You said Jesus Christ when you walked past." I was
What
like,
did you mean?
Yeah, I was
Old white lady.
Yeah, dude, she was so hammered. She had like she wasn't crying, but her eyes were like watering to the point where you could see like,
She was bombed.
yeah,
just,
dude.
Bob just glossed
And I was
over.
like, "Oh fuck, this lady is just." And I was like, "Oh, there's like 3 people broke their glass in that one spot. Like, what do you? Sorry, I wasn't talking to you specifically. I was just I'm hammered, just kind of walking out.
I'm hammered too.
Yeah. And she was like, just gave me knucks and then walked back. And I was like, all right.
she had no idea what was going on.
I tried. I did the beer Steen holding competition.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Stein holding competition.
Yeah.
So they fill steins with water and you got to hold it
Yeah.
for as long as you can. And I signed up and I'm walking up to the stage and I hear like, cause it was like the stage that you did it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm walking up and I heard someone like be like, oh, like the dude I was walking up next to, people were like, oh, that guy, like he's won it the past 2 years. So I was like, I'm just going to stand next to him.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't know, just whatever. Super cool dude, but he won again.
Did he?
Yeah.
He three-peated. But so I'm standing there, and I was basically just like, I just don't want to be the first guy to lose.
Yeah.
The first guy that lost it, there were 3 rounds, and then the 4th round was like the championship round.
Did you make it?
No. But the first guy that went out in our round, he was wearing a Minnesota sweatshirt.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, thank God. Like, at least I outlasted that guy. And then I was like, I was like, oh, he's wearing a fucking Minnesota sweatshirt. What a pussy. And the champ was like, oh, my God, what a douchebag. And some shit like that. And then eventually, I think I held it for like 3 minutes and like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And I'm shaking, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't think I got it. And the dude next to the champ, he was like, come on, man, lock it out. You got this. Let's go, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And I was like, fuck, dude, I can't do it. And I set it down. But dude was super cool. He was
That's
like,
dope.
he had the full,
Was he
like,
jocked?
no,
He had later hosing on?
Yeah, he had later hosing.
Oh, he's been there,
He
done
was just a
that.
tall, like, skinny, lean dude. He was
Okay.
like, yeah. He
Lean dude.
Yeah.
Just locks his elbow.
Yeah.
on
It
his
just does this
shoulder.
year round.
Yeah, honestly. But I was like, damn, like, I don't know how, like, there was rules, like, you couldn't bend your elbow, but then, like, there would be people, like, bending their, like, holding it like this, and they would, like, give them, like, 3 strikes, and I was like, I mean, I could, like.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be you're standing next to the people's champ.
So before I set my glass, it was just filled with water, but before I set it down, I was like, I just took a drink and then set it down. It's like, fuck, I'm outta here. But dude, my shoulder was killing me for
Was
the
it?
rest of
Oh,
the.
dude.
I was like, holy fuck, that was pretty intense. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't think it was. Thought it'd be tough, but I was like,
hell
Were there
yeah,
any
but
beer
I-
chugging competitions?
no beer chugging.
No
competition.
Das boots.
No Das boots. I think people were chugging plenty of beer.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, if we can get tickets again, we
Hell
should
of
try
an
to go
event.
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hell
just
yeah.
cool. Like, there's so many different breweries and different styles of beer, for everything from porters to hazies to lagers, like there were cream ales, there were just all sorts of
Hell
good
yeah.
shit. Distilleries were there, whiskey, vodka, tequila, like
Ice cream.
ice cream. There's popcorn.
Teskeltag.
Yeah, like
any Hammerschlag.
no Hammerschlag. That would probably been the least dangerous thing. But there were a couple food trucks. Like we got some like pulled pork tacos.
Oh,
you know,
hell yeah.
real good.
Ah, sounds great.
Good shit. But yeah, it was a good time, good event.
Thanks for the invite, by the way.
Yeah, no, it was super last minute. I got the tickets
Yeah.
like a couple days beforehand. And was just like, fuck.
Glad you could enjoy it. Glad you could compete.
Yeah, hey, I was like,
You went in, you did
Fuck
it.
it.
You did the thing,
like,
dude.
so next year I'm gonna be training all year.
Hell
Just
yeah.
fucking
Maybe we should do
all
this
year.
for our episode.
Oh, see who
We
can
could
hold
do
it.
Yeah.
We could do it like one night instead of darts or something.
Beat that three-peater.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Start
I
training.
wanna beat him. I wanna beat him. Coming for that crown.
Little ball.
That would have been hilarious.
Ball
Just start
tap.
tapping ball. But yeah, that was the Craftober festival.
Hell yeah.
Sounds fucking lit. Sounds
yeah.
good.
It
Sounds
was
like you
lit.
got a bunch of tasty treats over there.
I basically was I was an IP or a hazy IPA slut, just finding as many
Love it,
hazies as I
dude.
could
Love
and
it.
trying them.
Slut up.
So yeah. Oh yeah, I fucked a lot of hazy IPAs.
That's what I like to hear, dude.
But yeah, all right, fellas, let's get.
All right, let's play some darties.
darts, huh? Get a
All right,
darty party going?
We got the best music mix, no copyright gaming music.
That's what we love to hear.
12 hours of free background music. How about this
12
one?
hours of darts.
How about this one?
All right, folks.
I want something hyped.
Yeah. So last week's challenge was try a new Oktoberfest beer.
I'm gonna do a Busch Light.
Yeah. Now we're playing for this week's weekly cow challenge of the week. We're gonna play some darts, and I think we're playing. Are we playing odds this week or
Evens, my friend.
evens? Ah, the dreaded evens. So the people who don't know how we play this, we all start with a fresh beer, and we're playing evens this week. So every time you hit an even, you take a drink. Obviously, doubles, triples, 2, 3 drinks, bullseyes 4, double bullseyes 5. First one down with their beer gets to pick the next challenge of the week. So, pitter patter, let's get at her, huh, buds?
And we'll have some would you rathers, maybe some just kind of goofy questions we'll be talking about. Oh, and down goes the HUA sign. I found some like kind of less gross would you rathers, hopefully. So
I got one too.
oh yeah, we can start with.
I got one. I got just a nice one after when James gets back. All right, so I'm not gonna crack my beer till I hit my first bullseye, and this is gonna be right away.
All right. Oh,
Perfect.
what are we? Are we
Evens.
evens? All right. Carl's still working on. Let's see what he's got.
Drink. You got one. Oh, I got one. Yeah, you got one.
All right. What's your would you rather? Oh, I suppose we should wait till Seamo gets here.
Yeah.
I suppose. Man, would you rather have? All right, I'm just gonna quick think of a Packer one. Would you rather have a new head coach or a new defensive coordinator?
Defense coordinator. Start with that. Start. See what happens. I mean.
Yeah, no, I kind of.
Yeah, start. See what happens if there's difference. Yeah.
A new head coach or a new GM?
GM. Give me a new GM.
New GM or a new president?
Get that old fucking scary fuck. Oh, okay, thought I had. I don't actually want to say this. Do you think mole... I don't want to.
Yeah. Carl went, you got one drink.
You think moles on old people are like just molding? Like you think that, like you get spots as an old person?
You think they start to mold?
Like sunspots or like age
I don't think they actually mold.
Okay. All right, would you rather not be able to... Would you rather never have to pee on a road trip or never have to pee during a Packer game? Never have to get up and pee at a Packer game or never have to stop and pee on a road trip? Say it's a important for the Packers to make the playoffs, like that kind of game. Or just like a cross-country road trip. Never have to stop or pee on a road trip, or never have to get up out of your seat to pee at a Packer game.
I think I would rather not have to pee at a Packer game. I mean, that's the worst part. I feel like every time you walk away
Say
from a
you're
Packer
sitting
game,
mid-row.
you miss the best part.
Mid-row.
We don't get our seats?
No. Old or new grandpa tickets. Never have to get up and pee during or stop and have to pee on a road trip. Oh, I can't drink this beer.
Probably if we're mid-row, probably Packer game. Because road trip, there's like people are gonna have to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
you gotta get snacks.
But say you don't have to stop.
But you gotta get
But
snacks.
if you're with like two other people,
But that like mid-Montana, Nebraska...
yeah, but those
you
other
gotta
two
pee
people
so
are gonna
bad,
have to.
but there's nowhere to pee.
Oh, just step out in the middle of the field.
But the other people you're with are gonna have to pee.
Okay,
so
you're driving by yourself.
Oh. But see, that's like the Packer game. Sometimes it's kind of nice. Break it up. You go to the bathroom. Maybe they do something good, and you're like,
get that bathroom.
You're like, okay.
Okay.
You kind of chat with some different people around you. You
talk some shit with the opposing team.
You maybe fuck with them. Be like, welcome to Lambeau, man. Like, good to see you. And then you piss on them. Like,
It's true.
like in the line. You ever do that? In the line, just start peeing on a Vikings fan. Like,
why's your shoe wet, bitch? It's cold out there. It's gonna freeze. All right, 5, 7.
What else we got here?
17, baby.
Jesus Christ. This is fucked up.
Tired today. You better wake up. Better cheer up in this section.
Yeah, fucking fire up.
Fire up in this section.
If you guys got any would you rathers out there, go ahead and throw them out.
Ooh, look at that sticker.
That's a 3.
All odds.
Fuck! Is it? No, you got 12.
Did I?
Yeah. Woo! That was a crazy card. These evens are a bitch. Tell you what.
Carl, did you hit one?
Yeah, you got one.
Oh, there's one for Seamo. 2 for Seamo. 3 for Seamo.
He's on fire.
I'd love to take a drink.
All right, Max is up. I'm 2 drinks.
See what we got over here.
Would you rather be a
my
Vikings
God.
fan or never watch football?
Vikings fan. I love football.
I do love football.
Oh, there you go. There's a drink. There's a...
Nah. No.
Is it a 7?
Yeah, it's a 7.
Ooh,
There's a 2 for you.
drink up. You got 2.
Would you rather get explosive
Is this me?
diarrhea every time you meet your boss or every time you meet your significant other's parents?
Boss. Absolutely boss. I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's Carl's turn.
I'll shit my pants every time.
Significant other's parents, 'cause I don't see them that often.
It's true.
She lives in Iowa.
I'd just be like, yo.
Ooh, that's close.
Ooh.
In there?
Oh, just outside, bud. Oh, 2 for the kid.
Give me one, Donald. Let's see. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon?
Watermelon. Big brains.
The melon heads.
Big brain.
Fucking melon heads.
Would you rather lose the ability to eat cheese forever or gain 200 pounds for the rest of your life?
Like, just, I'm 200 more pounds, so I'm like 370 pounds.
I guess.
Yeah, 370. Give me some fucking mozzarella sticks. I don't give a fuck.
I could do it. Could I do it without cheese?
Would you rather have
Cheese
one
pretty good.
testicle or one eyeball?
One testy.
One testy.
We can still make it work.
I can still win the Tour de France with
I
one testy.
guess.
We can make it work.
Would you rather peel all your nails off of your fingers or pull all your teeth out of your mouth?
Ooh.
Oh my god. My fingies.
How many did I get?
My
One?
fingies.
2?
My fingies. No testicles or no teeth? Would you rather have a 12-inch schlong with no testes or
Jesus. A 2-inch
or a
long
2-inch schlong with no teeth?
I take the 12-inch long with no test.
The old empty sack big schlong.
I mean, it'd be no different. Give me the 2-inch testy with teeth.
With teeth
or without teeth. Yeah,
Without teeth.
Yeah, I mean, at least I still
The
got
old
my...
dry mouth fucker. Huh?
Jeez.
I can put some dentures in you.
Yeah, it's
to at
true.
least make it
That's
look
true.
like I'm a normal fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Just a thinker.
Just a thinker.
Oh, empty board. There's Juan. All right.
Would you rather
Fuck
die
no.
saving 10,000 strangers from death, knowing no one would ever know it was you? Or live knowing everyone would know you decided not to save 10,000 people's lives?
Die saving lives.
Die saving lives?
Yeah, no one knows. I think the afterlife is worth more than
Look
the
at you,
people
you,
on this
you
life.
fucking hero.
All right, this bullseye
No look?
is for the pack.
No look?
No luck.
Oh.
If I hit this bullseye, Packers are making the playoffs.
Okay.
Can I look before I shoot? There you
Quick look. Now look away. Not quite.
go. All right, we're fucked.
One for the kid.
All right.
You were straight on with it, just off to the right.
I might get half beer.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm like 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
Seamus, if you were an animal, you'd be a kangaroo.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Does he have a pouch somewhere that we're not
You just
aware
look
of?
like a kangaroo. You look jumpy.
Kangaroo Jack?
Sorry, what were you
jumpy.
saying, Max?
Just fucking jump.
Oh, would you rather have knives for fingers or licorice for fingers?
Edward Scissorhands. I love that movie.
Knives, I'll
Give me
cut
the
them
licorice. I get hungry.
Did they regrow?
You'd eat your fingers away, though.
I'd eat them strategically.
Ooh.
Like I'd go off and live in the woods.
Oh, Seamus.
Is
Nothing.
it 11?
I mean,
That's up to you.
Carl, you be the judge. It's like literally.
Ah.
Maybe just give him one drink. Oh, take a drink. You don't get
It's one or the other, boys.
Take a drink. That is smack
It's
dab.
literally right, and go look. I mean, it's like
Tie goes to the runner.
in baseball. We're not playing baseball. Would you rather be?
Baseball, and that's that.
Here's it. I'll give you 2 drinks for it. I just can't give you the full 3. I'll give you 2 drinks.
That's an 11.
I'm willing
Alright,
to
he
give
called
you-
it. He called.
I'm willing to give you 2. That's impressive all in and of itself.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 drinks.
Why not? Yeah,
Take
fuck
2 and a puff. 2 and a puff, huh?
Is everyone also just aiming
Because I cut my first sip short.
for the 8 and 16? Is that what everyone's aiming for?
I'm just aiming bullseye.
That's what I aim for.
You're aiming bullseye every time?
Every time.
It was there. It just
It
hit a
was
light
there.
bulb first. Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
Yes, fucking drinks for light bulbs. You'd be this every year.
I don't know what it is
Alright.
about me and that light bulb.
God, I'm feeling bullseye right now.
Me and that light
Bang.
bulb just love to connect, you know?
I think you hit one every single turn.
Oh,
Like, if we were to average out, you average at least 1 light bulb a turn.
Oh, for sure. Maybe even 1
There's
and a half.
Oh, at least 1. Is
That's a
that?
drink.
It might be a 14.
Oh, 2 for. Yeah, take 2 drinks, bud.
Sure, give him that one, huh? Yeah, sure.
Oh, this one's kind of fucked up. Would you rather live forever or die in the next 5 minutes?
Jesus.
Live forever, bro. Do you want? I don't want to live forever.
Dude,
I don't want to die in the next 5 minutes. So
You'd be like, you'd
So
be
you
like
have
that
to
one.
live forever.
You'd
How
be like that
miserable.
one character from SpongeBob in the show. What are they selling? Chocolate. You just be a fucking shriveled
Right?
little worm.
I mean,
Is that even worth it?
If you live forever,
for
you have
5
to,
minutes though.
you live
That's all
forever.
you're giving me right now. 5 minutes.
You live forever. You watch all your friends die, and you have friends forever. You're always gonna make friends.
but you also
I'm so glad I'm one of the older ones in the friend group.
It
because-
doesn't matter. You live forever.
But you
Well, I'm
also
just saying.
possibly get to travel space and time.
Jesus.
Oh,
What are 16s, huh?
Oh, that's 4 drinks for the young buck, for the gray-haired buck.
Yeah, just put it down. Yeah, what beer is yours, my friend? Look at all these beers. Oopsies.
What do you think?
I think we're done.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Seamus likes to drink half his beers.
Wasn't done yet.
What do you think of the?
You're not done?
What do you think of the tour bus?
A lot more generous
It's,
than me.
it's tasty, and I
It is
started
pretty
sipping.
good,
I was
huh?
like, "What percentage is
Yeah,
this?" And I
dude.
started feeling a little fuzzy. 7.4.
yeah, those are a little boosted.
Good beer though. Good beer.
Oh, 16, bud.
Is that 2 16s or? I get 1.
All right.
All I care about. Give me the one. I'm
If I
thirsty
hit
as
3
hell.
bullseyes, I'm picking the litter.
3 bullseyes and you win. That's 1. That's 1 drink.
On drink.
Oh,
shit! And a triple J off the
So
light
that's
bulb.
so. What is that? 7 8?
Yeah, that's my beer.
Hey.
Another week, another day.
Carl's been on a fucking heater with the darts. I remember the first time we played darts, and he sucked ass.
Yeah.
Good for you, bud. Look like he's on a heater. How many weeks in a row now is this, Carl?
The dynasty continues.
Well,
You picked the movie from your childhood. You picked Oktoberfest from last week. And now you got to pick again this week.
Yep. So while you're filling that water bottle up, think of a challenge.
Yeah,
there.
start pondering.
Yeah. Man, god damn it, dude.
Dude.
We gotta think of a new game to play other than darts. dude.
Yeah. Might have to switch it up a little bit. Might have to do a little Stein holding.
Oh.
I got a few Steins.
Do ya?
Actually, my parents won them at a different Oktoberfest back in their prime, and they won them from beer chugging competitions.
No shit.
They're like this fucking tall, and they won them because they chugged the beer the fastest out
Your
of them.
parents?
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah,
That's badass.
They were monsters back in their prime. This is
Man.
back, when they're like 20, 21 probably.
The apple has
Chica-
fallen far from the tree.
I fucking guess, dude. They didn't train me right. I don't know. But I think they went down like in Oktoberfest down in Chicago because that's where they used to live at. And they're beautiful steins.
Did
like
they chug them out of the steins that they won, or
I
were-
think so, if I remember
Oh.
correctly. I don't. I want to say it's out of the steins,
Dude.
or otherwise it was just like it might have just been a pint. But from what I know, they chugged it in like less than 2 seconds. Down the hatch, my mom included. Powerhouses.
Damn.
Powerhouses. I'd have to check those facts, but they got them. They're sitting up on their shelves and they look cool as fuck.
Dude, do
Yeah.
you think they could still do it one time? Get a video of them?
I don't know. It's funny because on every 21st birthday of like my mom's, so like me and my brothers, she shotgunned a beer with us. It was fucking
Oh
awesome.
shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Dude, that's really cool. Yeah, we should definitely do some type of.
Couple of tanks.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Jesus. the
I thought they just
Johnsons.
like bought those for decoration. Like, no, we want them.
No,
in a
we won those.
competition. They're fucking cool too. I'll send you guys a picture of them.
I don't think I've never won anything that cool. I don't think.
Yeah. Cool ass steins my parents won in chugging competitions at Oktoberfest back in their heyday.
I think we had a couple of those at the Haas, didn't we?
No, not those steins. These are like this fucking tall,
some
decorative
Das
fucking
Boots.
steins. Super fucking cool. I'll send you guys a picture. But yeah, monsters.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think we should do a little pre-episode park cleanup or like fall frolf before an episode.
I haven't frothed in a long time.
Can we do that?
Since the beginning of summer.
We might be.
It has to.
It's
As long
getting.
as we can get together.
It's about the time is running out.
It is
Yeah.
right now.
It's
yeah.
getting chilly.
Maybe do one
Do
more.
they still got the baskets up? Because I feel like it's
enjoy
about the
one
time.
more Baird's Creek walk together before end of the season. Might start late.
Yeah, let's.
If we have to start late, whatever. But
Yeah. Gets dark about 7 o'clock. No.
together, do a frolf park cleanup before an episode.
Yeah, you next.
Is that
either before an episode or
is
just
that
sometime.
manageable?
possible? Yeah, next week will be tough because we have Pat's thing on Tuesday.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And then
we
we
do.
have-
Fuck.
So
And I'm gonna be
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be out this
and then you're
weekend.
out.
Right.
So
All right.
so good. I'd
Let
say
me think.
great
I'll think. I'll
idea,
keep thinking.
yeah, keep thinking.
But yeah, it'll
I'm
just
I'm
push
pretty
it off.
busy with my free time
right.
nowadays.
Right.
Right now. So, but
But
it
keep
could
your
be.
thoughts rolling. That's an
Yeah.
that's an idea. It's an
Yep.
option. It's an option.
That's why I brought it up to the group.
It's an option. It's an option.
All right.
Keep it.
I'm gonna keep
Get up.
thinking, and for now, Seamus should keep thinking.
Oh,
Shit.
It's,
if you don't get this one this week, bud,
got a lot to think
You've been
about.
saying that for fucking 5 weeks
But
in a
this
row,
one-
and you
this
gave
one-
me some fucking bamboozly fucking word.
but this one's for real though.
What am I even on?
D.
D.
Suck this dick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep thinking about.
Let's fucking roll into it.
Give me
Yeah,
Give me
man.
like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, he said.
2 minutes.
Slow.
Got us a good word here. Funny definition.
I didn't
Yeah.
practice this week.
Well,
What's a good weekly challenge?
whose beer is this? Whoever it is has got to finish. I think that.
Is it one sip? Yeah. That's
Trying to
mine.
think of something.
I should have just finished it.
You should have.
I gave everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Oh man.
I wasn't trying to sneak anything through,
Well,
but
Hopefully.
Excited to be in class.
Me too.
maybe
What are
I
we
can
doing today,
sneak
teacher?
this one through. All right. Quiet down. I'm talking to you, Carl and Max.
Teacher's hair's gray.
We got an important lesson today.
What are we doing?
Today in class we're doing HUA vs. dictionary. I hope you boys are ready.
Here we go.
A B C D E F G HUA versus dictionary.
Carl Max and Seamus J. Spelling words fucking right today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary. Spelling words right or wrong. Either way, we're gonna sing this song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary. If you don't, this is what you do. Sit back, relax, and take a sip from the brew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary. I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
acceleration.
Wrong.
This is bullshit.
You
How
both
do you- benevolent?
Well, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right.
I'm drunk as
Fucking stone.
What comes after A?
D.
After
this dick.
Because we failed.
Oh, damn. This is HUA v.s.
Let's spell some words, motherfuckers.
All right, Seamus, back in the stew. Cut that. Gave him a week. Gave him a bye week.
Gave him a little bye week to study up.
Is he gonna?
You gonna Matt LaFleur or you gonna Andy
Don't
Reid
put
it?
that bad juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
All right, let me steal the chord from you there. Quick.
Oh, this is another one you gotta have it pronounced for you.
No. I think I can pronounce it. I just want to make
Precautionary.
It's precaution. Sorry about it.
Twistly, tangly.
Detangled chain.
I gotta get the fuck out of this
Tangled, yeah.
rotation, man.
All right.
All right.
Should be me next week. Let's see what you got here.
I hate it when you say that.
Ooh, I looked at this and I'm like, do I have epilepsy? Or?
Well, that's not how you spell it.
Okay.
That's how you spell it.
Can I hear it? I want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. My bad. I got to turn the volume up on the computer here. Golly.
Defenestration.
What?
Defenestration.
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 You're capable. Hey, cool sticker on your water bottle, bud.
Oh, yeah. Got this at the... Dude, they were
Ooh, that's a Bach.
giving out a bunch of free stickers at the Craftober Fest, too. Like, almost every brewery had free stickers.
Love that.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Defenestration.
Defenestration.
I've been trying to...
Defenestration.
Okay.
Defenestration.
You got this.
Defenestration.
Okay. Defenestration. Defenestration.
Defenestration.
DEPHYNESTRATION.
Thinking too hard.
Man, thinking too hard about it, bud. Sorry,
thinking
man.
too hard, dude.
Dude, you are gonna
Fuck.
You're gonna
DEFEN.
Oh, the heck.
DEFENSTRATION.
DEFENESTRATION.
Oh my god, we're fucking making him dumb.
Defenestration.
We're making Seamus dumb.
Defenestration.
Defenestration.
Shoots my goods. I really.
This fun while it lasted.
All right, you want to try to guess the definition? It's kind of funny.
Fuck, dude. Last week or last time I did it, I thought too hard.
Yeah.
Or no, I didn't think hard enough. This week I was like, all right, think a little bit harder. Can't be that easy.
The PH, come on.
Defend. I thought it was defend. Defend.
Defenestrate.
Defend. Not
Not gonna lie,
Defenestration.
I'm not gonna lie, as your friend, a little
Defenestration.
disappointed.
Oh, each week I'm so fucking close. I even spelt it that way in my head.
Is
and I
he
was
getting
like,
close to breaking my record on this?
No.
No, sorry, bud.
All right. All
Um,
right. Thought about it. What, I go around it twice?
We're on the sun a few
one and a
times.
half or something.
I mean, you got to be getting close. You spelled spelling wrong.
I am catching up.
Hey,
I'm
catch
not.
it up.
I'm not a full way through it yet, but I am catching
All
up.
right.
Defenestration. The act of strangling in defense.
That's a lot closer than I thought it would be, but not quite close enough, or really that close. But throwing a person or object out of a window.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should have known that one. I watched my brother throw my other brother through a window one time.
Oh, that
At
would
least
be,
his head. He only broke the first pane, didn't make it through the second pane. of glass.
that would be.
His 2 stories though, so it was a good thing.
Holy shit.
That was a funny one.
All right. So next week, Seamo, your words will be the E words. Onto the E's next week.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be easier.
but something fun for us to do after the misspelling here. And next week we'll all guess. This week I know the definition only because I saw this word and I was just like, what? How is this? This is a word in the we're gonna do Urban Dictionary definitions.
Oh boy.
Where we
Alright.
all have to guess the definition of a weird word from the Urban Dictionary.
All right.
Or
That's
maybe
a
not.
sign.
I don't
That's a
know.
sign.
Maybe great grandpa Alton doesn't want us to do that. I don't know.
Easy. I think there's easy. No, I think he'd want us to.
I think so as well. All right, so the word this week, this was on the first page. I mean, there's hundreds of pages of words just for D. So this was on the first page. D Hutch.
D Hutch.
Which is why I was like, oh, what the fuck could this possibly mean? It's
D Hutch.
It's D space.
D Hutch best.
D
Taking somebody's anal virginity.
Oh my god.
That's a good guess.
Oh
Not really
my
close to the
God.
definition, but that's
All right.
you're thinking along the right
yeah.
lines is what I'm getting. at.
To circumcise somebody.
I also kind of along the right line, but not quite. D Hutch is a fat man baby who is addicted to heroin. He also has moobs, aka man boobs. Let's use it in a sentence. Have you ever seen a D Hutch not on disability?
Oh
my god.
I was thinking strong.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
All right.
What the fuck? Give us another one.
All right. Oh, that's
It's one more.
Oh my
one more. Give us one more in
Holy
Right.
shit.
In the next-
Urban Dictionary is
next
so
letter.
fucked up.
let me get one where it's not like D dash something or D, and I will also try to guess the word. There's D dashes, then there's D dots, then there's D numbers. So I gotta scroll through these quite a bit here. Let's just go to the last page. How about that? Oh no, because now we're into apostrophes. Okay. Oh, there's thousands of pages, like thousands for D.
These nuts.
Okay, here we go. This is most people would think this is a vacuum cleaner brand. Dyson. What do you think Dyson means?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna guess Dyson. Fucking, I just murdered someone and I'm dicing them up to get rid of the body.
It's spelled the same way as Dyson.
Yeah,
Say
D-Y-S-O-N.
someone who can suck some good balls. AKA Tom.
She's got a Dyson on her fucking face.
Yeah. Good
Jesus
sucker.
Christ. I don't even know.
Think outside the box. This don't spell with a PH, but
God damn it. Fucking Dyson. Dyson these nuts. Dude.
I have no idea what it. I'm gonna find out when.
I'm gonna say licking in between the toes.
Oh, interesting. Dyson is a sweet and caring guy. He always looks to help others and is well
Get outta
respected
here.
by everyone.
Get the
You can always find a person named Dyson through the clouds and past the rainbow because of his shining personality. He'll be located in the pot of gold where everything else is sparkling, just like him.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. That's the
man.
nicest.
That's the
That is
that's
the
worst.
nicest Urban Dictionary definition I have ever heard in my entire
I
life.
think that's a
Dude,
good.
They're always so fucked up.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the
All
fuck
right,
was
let me
that?
find a different one.
All right.
Let me get out of the DY.
I'm trying to think super fucked up right now.
Me too. I mean, we just got one of a
Yeah.
a man boob addicted, heroin addicted man
All
boob.
right, I'm gonna keep
whatever.
shooting for the stars.
Holy sh! There's so many DY words too. Good God. All right, let me.
Jeez.
This is crazy. I don't. This
a
is
nice guy. Fuck you, Urban Dictionary.
sitting in a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow.
Shut the fuck up,
What is-
you
what is-
leprechaun.
What is this? Fucking Care Bear dictionary?
Jesus.
Still into the DYs. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Soccer Hutch, what's going on right now? So we just did me versus the dictionary. I got it wrong. So now we're trying something new. First time on the podcast. We're doing the HUA crew against the Urban Dictionary. So we're trying to guess the definition of some Urban Dictionary words right now.
Okay, here we go. Dwighting.
Oh no.
Dwighting. Dwighting.
I feel like it's like docking, but not quite. I think it's the act of putting two buttholes together.
Oh, interesting. Dwighting. Dwighting.
The awkwardly
Or, no, I changed
tickling
my-
somebody's butthole.
I changed my answer.
Okay.
It's the act of rubbing your butthole on somebody's chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
You're
awkwardly
tickling-
tickling somebody's butthole.
Awkwardly tickling someone's butt.
For some reason, Dwighting has to do something with a butthole.
It's got to.
I'm gonna say Dwighting is pissing on a girl's face when she's wearing glasses.
Okay.
All right, Dwighting. When a girl's bangs unintentionally separate directly in the middle of her forehead, resembling that of Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Uh,
That's kind of lame. Should I find another one? Let me find another
One more.
Let me-
Do E's.
That's what I thought
E.
about too. I was
Do
like,
one
first thing I
E.
heard Dwight, and I'm like, The Office. But I'm like,
Do the word E,
One more E.
like an E word. From,
Like E, yes.
well, that'll
E.
be next week, because next week are the E's.
All right, one more D.
Or I can go to C's. I can do the C's. You know what I mean? Like, because last week
Yeah,
we
get
did.
C'd up.
yeah.
Yeah.
D-whiting. D-white. The act of rubbing your butthole on a white person.
Okay, so-
D-whiting. Jesus Christ.
Again, I got to get through all these acronyms and fucking. Holy shit!
Read the white my water bottle.
You're gonna put bangs on your water bottle and separate the bangs
Dude.
in the front?
That's the first thing I thought about too, but I was like, there's no fucking way.
Okay.
Maybe I'm thinking too dirty about
What do you
these.
think about? Do you think this was a good one? Cabbage Girl. Is that a good one to try to guess? Maybe.
Oh no.
Should we do that?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
should I find a different one? I don't know.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Has
Urban Dictionary gone PC? What's going on right now?
I don't
I've
know.
Never. That's two definitions in a row
There's
where they've been
also-
so fucking nice. And
There's also Cabbage Boy.
oh god, I feel like those go
There's a lot of cabbages. Cabbage breath, cabbage bus, cabbage clan, cabbage cock, cabbage collector, cabbage commando, cabbage creeper, cabbage crisp.
Let's do cabbage cock.
Cabbage crotch, cabbage crusader, cabbage cup, cabbage diarrhea, cabbage dick.
Jesus.
There's so many cabbages. I didn't know there was this many cabbages in the Urban Dictionary. So, Carl,
Cabbage dick.
well, first I originally thought, should we do cabbage girl? Then I was like, oh, there's cabbage boy. There's cabbage cock. There's cabbage dick. There's cabbage crotch. There's cabbage
cabbage
crusader,
crotch.
Cabbage diarrhea.
Cabbage crotch.
All right, what do you think cabbage crotch is? Just a stinky crotch. A crotch.
Well,
that
cabbage
smells like
has
cabbage.
layers, so.
I think it's just a crotch that smells like cabbage, honestly. That's going to be my guess.
A crotch that hasn't been washed.
Oh, yeah, an unwashed crotch, yeah.
I guess just a stinky crotch.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Oh, there we go.
The dank, muggy smell of one's ass crack after a day of partying in the heat. Usually occurs when attending county fairs, festivals, and outdoor concerts. The smell is reminiscent of sauerkraut and or pickled onions. After walking around the county fair all day and getting hammered at the beer tent, George went home and immediately showered as he overwhelmingly smelled of cabbage crotch.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
After a couple Dave concerts, I've had cabbage crotch.
Hold on.
It makes me want to fucking throw up.
All right, I got to see what cabbage boy is. A cabbage boy is a person who is a beta male and will not stick up for themselves in any scenario. Shut up, cabbage boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's cabbage dick? Hold on, I got.
It probably has to do with some stank.
Yeah, when your man hasn't cleaned his dick in a while and it smells stanky.
Mac always just calls it cheddar balls. You got cheddar balls.
I mean, cheddar would be
God.
cheddar would smell better than cabbage. I'd be like, thank you.
Sorry, Mac. I ain't sucking your cheddar balls.
Cabbage girl. A name given to a female who lives out of the country, especially on a farm, or lives out in the country. Any female who resides or works in an area where sauerkraut and her cabbage is prevalent.
Who sucks cheddar balls?
Who sucks cheddar
dick.
balls?
Cheddar dick.
Man,
You got
cabbage
cheddar
head.
dick.
Let's get,
Jesus.
yeah, another outstanding name for our favorite warlock. What? Urban Dictionary is yeah. Oh yeah. So next week
It's a lawless land.
dude. Whoo! Cabbage man. Gee, there's so many cabbages. Good God.
Jesus.
Cabbage Patch Hug, Cabbage Patch Silky, Cabbage Patch Porn, Cabbage Water, Cabbage Wine, Cabbage Wench. Jesus Christ.
Cabbage everywhere. Look at
Dude.
that cabbage. She got cheddar
Look at that
tits.
cabbage between her
Cabbage
legs.
tits.
Oh shit. All right. Well, that's a little Seamo versus Dictionary, HUA versus the Urban Dictionary.
Nobody won this week.
Nobody won this week.
Seamus still has cabbage cock and
All right, cheddar balls.
Yeah.
All right. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't got nothing. So excited to be in class.
Me too. What are we doing today, Teach?
All right. Quiet down. I'm talking to you,
I'm gonna go home and-
Carl and Max.
Cheddar balls.
We got an important lesson today.
What are we doing?
Today-
A long day at the wood
Class-
shop.
HUA versus dictionary.
Cheddar
I
balls.
hope you boys are ready.
Here we go. Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus Dictionary. Carl, Max, and Seamus J. Spelling words fucking right today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus Dictionary. Spelling words right or wrong. Either way, we're gonna sing this song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus Dictionary. If you don't, this is what you do. Sit back, relax, take a sip from the brew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus Dictionary.
I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
Acceleration.
Wrong.
This is bullshit.
You
How
both
do you- benevolent?
Well, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right, all right, all right.
I'm drunk as
Fucking stoned.
What comes after A?
D.
After cabbage.
Because we failed. Oh, damn.
Dude,
This is HUA v.s. addiction.
Let's spell some words, motherfuckers.
Yes, I'm drinking water, Lucas. Can we cut that? Cabbage.
Cabbage stuck in her braces? That means going to rob a bank.
I hate it.
What?
I don't get it. I don't
Code
get it.
word? Because
I guess. Yeah. I was trying to. All right. I gotta get out of here. I'll just keep fucking looking at these words. All right. So, fucking challenge talk time, huh, fellas?
Yart.
Yard.
You heard?
Yart.
You heard? You heard? You heard? You heard?
Yeah.
Carl, how's the woodworking going, Carl? You got your pieces cut, you said?
Piece is cut.
Ooh.
And now it's time to put them together. Puzzle time
Yeah?
now. Yeah.
What is that? What do you like foreseeing going forward? Any what are you thinking about? What's going through your head when you're like, all right, it's time to put all this together now? Like,
I mean, putting it together. Basically, it's gonna be tricky. Just kind of gluing it up and clamping it all.
Okay.
Like just making it sturdy.
okay,
And then touch-up work's going to be fun. It's going to be funky just because it's all plywood.
yeah,
So basically just making it look good is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So
okay.
So you're making it out of plywood?
plywood, yeah.
Yeah.
Plywood sheets.
And so, yeah, I mean, that's difficult. I mean, it's not like a clean piece of wood to, like, sand and varnish and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's pretty a little rough.
A little rough. Yeah, and then just making pieces, small little strips to cover like the plywood edges
Okay.
Okay.
to kind of make it look like it's not just all plywood.
Plywood, yeah.
And then
Sure.
Are you trying to have this like done by the time our cousin's coming to town in a couple weeks? Because they're gonna be here for like the Broncos game.
Oh,
Ooh.
didn't even think about that.
Which I did. It sounded kind of like, all right, if you're gluing it. I didn't know the like the timeline of it. I guess is what I was asking.
I don't know. We'll see where we're at
Yeah.
because also I have to like the cushions and shit for it.
Oh yeah, that's
It's a whole nother thing. The video I watched, they did all the cushions and fabrication themselves. So we'll see we'll just see how it goes.
Well, you know, a little splinters, you know, that toughens a kid up. So
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
you know.
That the whole party thing. Yeah.
Well, I didn't think about it until like just now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's 12 days.
But hey,
It's a
if-
good
that's a-
project deadline
Yeah.
kind of thing, though.
yeah.
Puts a little emphasis on the
But like,
work.
are you are you like fronting the money for all this, and then you're just gonna?
I mean, yeah, I am, but it's not
like,
much.
cushions are
It's much.
little-
I got all the plywood for free,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so the cushions will be the only
Cushions.
like money.
Yeah.
But
You're like, hey, do you want some
They-
like, nice cushions? or
well,
do you
they
want-
asked like how like obviously they're not like they're like how much do we owe ya?
Yeah.
And it was one of
Right.
those things where it's like, I mean, it's for nothing.
Right.
I was gonna say that, but it's like, I don't know. We'll see how how
Cover
much
the cost,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be like, if you could,
Cost for everything that I have to get, but
if you,
Yeah.
just get like pictures done, and then just be like, well, so I just got to get cushions now for it all. If you
Yeah.
guys could help me out with that.
Yeah,
then
I think that's the only thing I'll charge for. Just
Yeah.
the cushions, but
Okay.
plywood's free.
Right. Just whatever you spend on
Yeah.
it, kind of.
Whatever else I can find at work. So.
Yeah, because you said it's for your family, right?
Yeah.
A family
Yeah,
member?
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Take some strips out of the Subi.
Yeah. I could.
Go strip the front seats, you know?
Man, this is nice Outback quality. Tell you what.
I feel
Why
like
is there a breathalyzer? I gotta make sure Josie's sober.
before you read it, before you pull a book out, you gotta blow it.
What number? Yeah, gotta be sober.
Gee.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, dude.
that'll be an extra $100 a month.
The cost of getting the breathalyzer out, you know?
Yeah, it'll be a month. So yeah,
Oh, shit.
we'll think about it.
Hell yeah, dude. It sounds like it's going
Coming
It's
along.
coming
Good
along.
for you,
The
man.
pieces are coming together.
good shit.
Yeah.
Any other woodworking things you've been working on?
I made a little mantle.
Oh
for
yeah,
under
yeah.
my
I saw
TV.
that.
Got it hung
It's
today.
really nice. Looks really good.
Got a nice 65-inch TV hung up on the wall. Made a mantle. I didn't hang the TV. Mac and her brother did it. So
Yeah,
shout
looks
out them. Got it hung, and then I made a mantle and hung it today. Yeah, that's about it.
It's nice, dude.
Yeah.
I really love the brackets, or well, I don't know
Yeah,
what you
like
call them.
the pipe.
The
Yeah.
metal, fucking pipe.
Yeah,
P-
industrial. Kinda
Industrial,
look.
yeah.
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
thank you,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Looks very
Looks
good.
very
man.
cool.
Good job.
I'm still gonna make. I have my record player in a box
Yeah.
that I fucking love, so I still wanna make the.
Do you have my records?
No,
No.
I have no. What are your records?
I just got a few, and I was like, oh,
Got
where
records?
are
What?
my records?
400-meter dash or what?
Are they John Denver? Because I have 17 John Denver.
No, I got some Eagles, some Simon Garfunkel, some
I'll open my box.
some Fleetwood Mac.
I'll open my box. Maybe I do.
Maybe. I was thinking I was going through my box. I was like, what are my records? Maybe, but they could be tucked in a box too. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I haven't opened mine. If
I
I
was
do,
going- we were
if
going
I
through the
do,
boxes.
I'll bring them to this too.
We're looking for our spices. I'm like, did we fucking leave those behind? Our whole fucking box of spices, couldn't find them everywhere.
Oh.
And then I was
Don't
like,
have your
where's
spices.
my records? It's like, what did I all leave behind?
What did that
Movie-
family
Yeah,
who bought the house? What did they get?
That's because, yeah, that's how when I left, I was like, I feel like I left
I know, right?
a lot of shit behind.
I was like, I might have just forgot about that.
Couple
sold them with the
Stitch Fix
house. Tom got an
packages.
extra $1,000 out of it.
Anyways.
Paprika and Simon and Garfunkel. Kid.
Can garlic salt up the yin yang over there. Jeez.
We're making some apple pie. I'm like, I think I got some fucking cinnamon and some fucking nutmeg somewhere. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait,
Wait a minute.
where's my spices?
No, I don't.
I
How many
might
apple
have
pies
your
did I make?
cinnamon and nutmeg. I have cinnamon and nutmeg. I don't know if I bought them.
I have a record
Nah.
that's cinnamon and nutmeg.
By Simon and
By
Garfunkel.
Simon.
No. So anyway, sorry.
No, hey, I mean,
Popped in my head.
Carl was talking about the. So eventually you want to make a record stand, right?
Yeah, just for my record player. It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
I want to get it out of the box, dude.
Didn't you have a nice record stand, kind of?
Yeah, it's my nightstand though.
Ah,
Yeah.
repurposed.
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough.
How about
fair
you
enough.
guys? How's
All
your
right.
things going?
All right. Going pretty well. I kind of so my thing is kind of going back and looking at some jokes that I've done in the past and trying to like repurpose them a little bit, rethink them, and instead of trying to do like brand new shit every single time, like, well, maybe, just seeing people go up and kind of redo their old jokes. I mean, I've been probably it's on and off for like a year. I've been kind of going here and there, and people are still doing kind of the same jokes that I heard when I first started seeing a bunch of people at Skyline in the open mics. And so who knows how long they were doing the jokes before I got there. So it kind of made me go, all right, well, maybe I should just kind of focus on taking a couple jokes that I know might have some meat on the bone, and I can try to flesh them out even more.
Yeah.
So like last week I was talking about why I shave my hair. And I was like, well, maybe I should kind of rethink that again.
Bold joke.
Yeah, it's very bold. Maybe I
Bit of a bold
could make it just as bold. I like bold. I like kind of like, ooh, that
The
was
reactionary.
yeah, I kind of like that's fucked up, man. Like I don't mind
Pushing the boundaries.
yeah, but I think I might have pushed it a little too much,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Try to leave fucking kids out of it and stick to like, wives or fucking
Yeah.
instead of saying like, I have to shave my hair because when my hair grows in I look like a pedophile, maybe saying like I look like a sex offender. That way it's not just like that way it's not like targeting one audience there. That's very touchy. And then saying like, instead of
No
some
pun
other
intended.
yeah, and then saying
good one.
saying other things, saying like like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, so like something like that. I think maybe like
I mean, this show ain't censored, but so.
I know. I don't really like last week. I was like, why did I didn't really think. I mean, I said it on stage in front of like people, but so yeah, the joke is like I say like I have to shave my head because if I don't, I look like a pedophile.
Yeah.
And then I've got a buddy who's like, dude, just grow it out. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. It's like, dude, I know what it looks like. I look like a pedophile. And he's like, no, come on. It can't be that bad. And it's like, all right, I don't think you understand. He's like, just grow it out. Let's see. And it's like, all right, but I'm touching your kids first.
Yeah.
And then instead of saying that, be like, I shave my head because if I grow it out, I look like a sex offender. And then a buddy's like, no, come on, man. Just grow it. It can't be that bad. You don't just grow it out. Let's see what it looks like. Dude, I don't think you understand. It's like, come on, just do it. It's like, all right, but I'm raping your wife first.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think they're both gonna get the same reaction.
And then it's like, nah, just kidding. His wife died like 2 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
how can I rape her? She's dead. Fuck, what do you want from me?
No. No.
Yeah.
They're both terrible. They're
Yeah.
both not,
Yeah.
but at least
You're not going for ha-has. You're going for ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, like,
Oh God, dude.
yeah, I think there's some darkness missing at the Skyline Comedy Club open mics. I think,
Yeah.
I feel like the last time we were there was some
Dim
pretty
the
dark
light.
jokes.
Yeah.
and it's true. I mean, hey, yeah, definitely. I
But
agree.
I get what
But
you're
yeah, it's just like,
It's like
That's-
a Mark Norman joke.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what. Still, they say. Oh, actually, I have a quick. I heard this quote and it made me think of like stand up or even just like doing anything new, like so this was from Miles Davis, the great musician, the jazz trumpetist, I believe. Sometimes you have to play a long time to be able to play like yourself.
Yeah.
And I think
Got to play with yourself for a long time to be
Yeah.
yourself? Or
yeah. But you have, for me, I don't like, I play with myself a lot, but I don't think I sound like myself.
Yeah.
So like I have to get like, I think in comedy you have to get up and talk and say a lot of jokes and keep playing, the instrument that is like your jokes, whether they're terrible, they're not good, they're disgusting, they're horrible. You kind of figure out what is like your own voice. And it's like, I have a pretty dark sense of like humor. Like
Yeah.
I can think of, and I was like, it's terrible, but it's like, yeah, it was kind of funny though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so stuff like that. It's like, and then maybe like I'll be like, that's really not my voice though. Like, so it's almost like just working through.
It's like Shane Gillis once says, like, there's the funniest, like, worst thing. The worst thing. There's always the funniest, worst thing. Like a school shooting. There's school shootings, but there's always like the funniest school shooting. You know, like there's always the funniest of the worst thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's it's kind of what you're finding.
Yeah, something like that. And and it's not like I'm not saying like I'm good at it or like I think these are good jokes or anything like
but
that.
They're yours.
But it's like I don't know. This is what I'm thinking, and if it's not good, then I'll figure it out once I say it.
Yeah.
And if I don't know. Maybe that's right, wrong. I don't know. But so that was like, all right, maybe I can like kind of so it's not. It's still bad, but it's not like let's just fucking leave the kids out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I still think that's
That's good though.
It's I mean either way it's fucked up. But so another joke that I'm kind of rethinking and trying to re-go over is when like an old friend or an old like I'm kind of specifically thinking of an old work friend, and I think it might be too specific. I'm not sure if it's. I'm still trying to figure out a way to make it less like specific to work friends. It's like when an old work friend like texts you get like that text like "Sup, bro," and it's like,
Oh, I remember this one.
and it's like that's like the equivalent of an ex like texting you like, "Hey, you,"
yeah.
and it's like nothing good is coming out of either one of those. Like an old ex, like maybe you'll get like sex if you're desperate, or like. But at least you're getting sex. With a work friend, it's like, fuck, what? He's going to ask me to be a reference on his, like, application? Like, fuck. But it was like, so I was like, all right, well, what can I kind of, like, expand on that a little bit? So it's like, okay, I work from home now, which means I don't really have any work friends. And there's no weird, like, office conversations like, oh, hey, how was your weekend? And I have to be like, it was good. I just, kicked it. Watched some shows, did some laundry, and by that I mean I kicked some blow into my nose, went to a strip club, watched some wild shows, then washed my sheets because I puked all over them. Something's like, I don't know, there's something like to the work friend dynamics of like, you can't really tell a work friend like exactly what your life is like.
Right.
And then when you're finally like away from like work, it's like, thank God. Like I'm sick of like having the fake conversations with people. And then all of a sudden it's like, sup, bro?
Sup, bro?
Like,
I did blow!
What do you want? Like, I haven't talked to you in 2 years or whatever. And then it's like, or then there's something, like I've also, with the same person who's texted me like, sup, bro? It's like, oh, does that place still suck? It's like, yeah, man, it's been like 4 months since you left.
Yeah.
Like, of course it still sucks.
Yeah.
Like, what do you...
I'm doing great,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like, oh, dude, I love my job. It's like, awesome, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, does Becky is she still a bitch of a manager? It's like, yeah, I mean, she hasn't. What do you think she got
started
like?
sucking my dick, but yeah, she's still a bitch.
But I don't know. There's something like, I don't know. That was something I thought about of just rethinking that. But yeah, I don't know. There's not. I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's too much there. But yeah, so just kind of trying to rethink some of those because I'm doing it on the October 25th.
25th.
Yeah.
I'll be gone.
Yeah.
I think, presumably.
Right.
As long as my time get approved, but. Yeah.
But yeah, so just like, here, like this is a newer thought. I don't know if, like insurance companies, like commercials for insurance companies are like. It's like, oh, just $5 a month, 1 cup of coffee, and we'll protect you from anything bad that happens. It's like dealing with the fucking mob. It's like, hey, you give us some money, every month, and we'll make sure nothing bad ever happens to you. You never know what could happen out there in the real world. Your fucking business burns down. You don't want that to happen. You better pay us a little scratch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like talking to American Family Insurance. It's like, oh, yeah, you owe us like $200 this month. Well, in case your house blows away in a tornado. I don't know. It's like something with like the insurance.
The modern day mob.
Yeah, it's just like the insurance companies are like, nothing bad will happen to you if you just pay us a couple $100 every month. Like, well, something bad.
If you don't pay us, we'll make sure something happens to you.
Or if something bad does happen to you, I guess you just shit out of luck then, huh, bud? It's like, what do you mean? What? I have to, just to make sure, like, like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good way to say it. But anyway. Analogy is one letter away from spelling anal orgy. Just thought y'all should know that. I'm trying to look tougher, so I'm going to get cauliflower ear implants. Oh, those are kind of newer ones. I gotta. So yeah, I'm still kind of rethinking some shit. But yeah, that was just last Thursday we talked about it. So
Yeah.
I kind of the work friend was kind of what I was thinking about the past couple days.
Somebody hit you up.
No, it happened a while ago, but I was like, God, this is like when I first did that joke. I was like, man, I got a text recently, and it really kind of like, rocked me to my soul. It was like brought me to my, it was a really tough text to really handle. I didn't know how to take it. It was an old work friend, and they just said, "Sup, bro?" I was like, oh, fuck. Like either you're trying to hang out or you need me to go down. You need to put me down as a resume. And either way, I don't want to do either of those things. Something like, but yeah, those are.
Yeah.
That's one I've been trying. I'm gonna keep thinking of like going back and look at some of the things that might have worked. Trying to revamp them a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I've got. 15 days.
15 days. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Or like even going back and looking at like the old, the herpes jokes.
Yeah.
I don't got plenty. Like I haven't said it out on stage, but I feel like there's something here that's saying like instead of like getting shot with Cupid's arrow, I feel like I got Cupid's rash.
Oh yeah.
Because like you kind of just meet people with the rash. Like, that's how you kind of be like, all right, so we're gonna do this now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah.
You got it too. All right.
Yeah. Me and Cupid are friends for life now.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah.
It's like Cupid's like my brother now. I hate him, but I gotta love him.
But I gotta, yeah. So I hate him, but he's also, I've met a lot of cool people. something like this. So yeah, there's some things. Even the whole like the story of just like the whole living in Minnesota, meeting cousin Katie, that whole like.
Yeah, you got a lot there.
Yeah.
But I just the toughest thing for me is like to get it in a succinct 4-minute like.
Yeah.
Because I'm
4 minutes is tough. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm bad at like okay, this is like a funny thing, but how do I like get it down and then also like cut it down to like minimal amount of words, but the words that I say also convey the story that I'm trying to like get at. So I don't know if a 4-minute like open mic is the way to kind of do that.
Yeah.
So something also because that story is honestly probably the only reason I've ever thought about trying to do stand up is because it's like it's so gross and fucked up and weird and like you can laugh at me because that's the only way I get over it is to like try to make it funny so people like it gets laughs and it makes. It doesn't really make me feel any better about it, but it's like at least I can like
laugh about it a little bit.
Yeah, or like use it as a way to just like
be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like instead of like being like, fuck, why did I let that happen? I should have it's so fuck me, like fuck it. It's like whatever, like I don't know.
It's a crazy story that you could have never fucking avoided that you might as well make.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Funny out
it's
of
not
it.
like
it's a bit. It's a bit. It's literally a bit.
There's a bit there, and I just have to try to get it down to 4 minutes because I mean, it's either that or I just like waste that story, and it's like,
right.
It's
too good of a story to waste.
But it's also a story that you always have until you can like piece it perfectly together. Like it's never It's always there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd also like to try to make it
Stories like herpes ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd also try to like to make it funny, so if I ever really like have kids one day, I can be like, but it's funny though. Like you can turn a negative into funny. You might not be able to turn it into positive,
but
you
it
can
could
turn
be
it into funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's also something like that's always in the back of my brain. Like, how can I make the story like succinct and funny without? Because like I've thought like I've got this fucked up story, and like it all started when I moved to Minnesota. Or no, wait, hold on, scratch that. Like starting off saying like, if I was president and I could make one law, my law would be to send Minnesota to Canada. And it's like Minnesota, and then just be like, Minnesota sucks. Figure out a way to be like, I don't know, Minnesota sucks. But then even that is like, yeah, but that's like that, and it's not even like a part of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's just like something that came out of like the story is that now I hate Minnesota.
You should be like, you guys hate the Vikings? Since we're in Green Bay. It's like, yeah, fuck the Vikings. Like, yeah, I hate Minnesota for other reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Minnesota's like that cousin you never knew you had, but you hate until you really start to love them. And then you start fucking them and find out that is your cousin.
Something
that
like
actually
that.
happened to me.
Wait,
actually.
hold on.
Wait.
Am I just talking about
no,
my
fuck the Vikings. Fuck cousin Katie, too.
But yeah, because then even like that whole story, like even after like once everything like came to light and like I got really sick and I fucking found out I had herpes and all that shit. She like
I forgot she brought that to you too.
She left and went to fucking Vegas for like a week. So I was left by myself, just like sick as fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just like. Because, like, when you get it, you get super sick. You get, like, the most sick you've ever gotten your whole life. And I was just by myself for a week with someone who's had it. And I was trying to, like, talk to her about it. And she was like, I don't really want to deal with this right now. And I was like, what? You fucking did this shit to me. You fucking cunt. Like,
yeah.
So there's also, like, something. But so I would embellish the story and just be like, she fucking just left and went to live in Vegas. Something, you know, just make her even more of like a just really dirtier name, like, because that's what family's for, is you just fucking pile on, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But yeah, something like shit. So that's always also in the back of the brains there. That actually that joke might be worse than my pedophile joke. I don't know.
I think you should do them back to back and try and fit those into a 4-minute joke.
Well, I actually kind of think I did the first time I did the both of those jokes, but I didn't do the first time I did the cousin Katie joke. I did say like I have to cut my hair because I look like a pedophile, but I didn't say the second part was like my friend was like, come on, just do it, and I was like, I didn't say that, but I did say like, and I remember saying it was like kind of off the cuff a little bit, like I was thinking about it, and I said it, and I kind of remember it getting a few laughs. I was like, okay, and then I went into like the other jokes and shit, but so I kind of did, but yeah, I don't. Also, have to rethink that, because yeah, that part of my life is just so fucked up that like you can't really make it up, and it's not really like that. I feel like I have to say it in a joke or try to put it into a bit. So so maybe I'll try to think about that for the next 15 days. And then after that, after talking with the manager upstairs, I really want to get back to working on the history of the Packers audio project. That
I kind of forgot about that.
Put to the side for a little while.
Hell yeah.
And get back to that. So that's something I've been thinking about as well.
Fuck yeah.
After the comedy, but I still like challenging myself. Like I have 5 days to sign up for November, and I haven't even done my October date yet. So it's like it's tough. When like I like doing it, but you have to set yourself up so far in advance,
right?
That it's like, well, fuck. Now
by the time you get there.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, and then this is all I can think about. I fucking fluster myself. Like, shit falls to the wayside just because I'm fucking thinking of dumb, stupid jokes that.
One set at a time.
But that's what I mean. I would
Yeah.
love to do one set at a time, but it's like I can't do my set and then sign up for November.
Yeah.
Because
Cancel.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I'm still thinking about maybe because I like it is like I've said before, it's a creative like outlet.
Yeah.
It's a way for me to kind of just some of the things I hate about myself to try to make funny. Like
It's a good way to do it.
yeah, so I'll see. I do want to sign up again in November, but also like it pushes some other things to the side. Like if I wanted to work on the Packer audio project, it's like, well, I still can, but it's like I'm half in, half out on both.
Yeah.
It's like I'm half in on the comedy stuff because I'm worried about the audio project. I'm half in on the audio project because I'm worried about comedy stuff, along with all the other bullshit of home and life. And so it's a balancing act that I'm still trying to figure out. But that's what this fucking show is all about.
Exactly.
So-
The ups and the downs and the roundabouts.
What are you doing, bud?
You know, I've been thinking about that. I know the last time on the show is coming with up ideas. I'm really struggling about thinking what to do next.
Oh, well, that's a good thing you say you're struggling. Because we have our whole list of the HUA board.
Oh.
That I don't know if you were here last time we went over the HUA board.
I think we went over it a little bit.
That's right. Maybe it was when you were here. Did I go over like a couple make a fountain?
Yeah, you
That's
talked about your fountain once, yeah?
Were you here?
Yeah, I think I remember
okay.
that.
Then we
Yep.
did go over all of it. Okay, never
Yep.
mind. Anything from the HUA board that you remember stuck out to you?
Not really. I don't know. I know. I'm so busy right now.
All right, what are you
that
busy on?
I'm trying to. When I like try to think of things, it's not things that I actually want to try and do. It's just the thought of just thinking of something to do.
You have to get all this shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see.
Well, it's just like, yeah. I mean, I have a lot of shit outside of challenges that I got to do in my free time.
Right.
But then, so when I try to think of a challenge, it's like, what do I like? What's something that sounds interesting to me? It's like I can't think of anything that like would actually be interesting.
What about
to me?
What
and
about?
then I'd be like excited to do and like actually motivated to actually try and do.
What about like reading before bed for a month? Like just try to read
something easy to fit in the schedule.
Is there something that you've been like meaning to read? Is there or like you can just do like and if it's maybe not even finishing whatever you started, just for a month I want to read before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Like 3 times of the week or something like that.
That's not a bad idea.
Or
cuz that's about the only free time I have right now is
yeah.
Cuz when I get done with my normal job, I usually have work to do for my side job.
Right.
And by the time I'm done with my side job, I'm already tired.
Yeah. And then you got significant other that you obviously want to spend time with and hang out with, and then shit you guys want to do, dates and all sorts of different things. Like it's tough. Like having a significant other is with the show. I mean, like you almost have to like mix in like, hey, let's try a new Oktoberfest.
Yeah, right.
You wanna try a new beer?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get it.
So yeah, I'm just struggling to think of something that I would actually want to try and do. Because I feel like I don't want to just pick something and then every week I'm like, I gotta try and do this.
Yeah.
And I don't even really want to, so I'm just gonna half-ass it. And it's like, what's the point at that point? So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
You and Denny like cooking? Is there anything you can like?
I mean, I love cooking.
Cook a new dish twice in a month or something like. Find or just like find something you both want to cook and then plan and cook it something like that. Just spitballing here off of the little list we
No, yeah, I feel like I need to figure out something that I can just like incorporate in a day to day,
right,
but spice it up, spice
Yeah.
up the day to day activities, you know,
and not like
like cooking instead of just eating leftovers or
yeah,
just microwaving something. Maybe once a week, cook something new or something.
for sure.
So probably something along those lines would probably work best for me because it's just time's feeling a little tight nowadays.
Yeah. Something that you can mix in that's not a stress. Something
Yeah.
that's
It's something
you
that-
can still enjoy.
Yeah, it's something that I still enjoy. That's
Take the kitties for a while.
Take the kitties.
I just been letting them outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're outdoorsmen.
They're little outdoorsy cats
Oh.
nowadays. Yeah.
Are they big?
Good for them.
They big? Oh, they're pretty
Oh.
big. They're a little overweight at their last vet checkup.
Oh man,
Dude,
I haven't
you
seen
got
the kitties.
you know what Daryl killed a couple nights ago? A flying squirrel.
What?
Yeah.
those?
It was little, but it was like all the extra like skin on the side,
Yeah.
the super skinny like flat tail.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck kind of mouse is that? And I'm like, oh shit, that's a flying. I don't know if it's a
We
flying
have
mouse or
flying
flying squirrel.
squirrels?
Flying fucking squirrel.
Dude, I guess.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was. It's the weirdest little creature I've ever seen. dead.
Interesting.
Daryl.
I know.
Fine, Daryl's
Well, at first
fine.
I was like, "Dude, why'd you kill that?" And I was like, "Actually, I mean, that's pretty badass that you killed
Yeah.
that." I was like, "Good for you." I mean, you're an
Right.
old ass cat. Like you killed that. I mean, shit.
Right.
That's bad on that squirrel. They got caught by you. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, maybe just spend another week. Are you gonna be here next week? No.
Yeah, I'll be here next week.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe just spend a
I need
week
to ponder
thinking.
some more.
Yeah, and just something. Don't stress yourself over it. Just something that you can enjoy.
Yeah, I feel like I keep trying to think too big.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
I
think
feel like
too
do some big
big.
project, but I just can't make that happen.
Something that
right
could you could do during the week that could just be separated from all the other stressful bullshit. and
Right.
Nothing
that
too
still
big,
fits in the
nothing too
day-to-day.
crazy,
Oh,
and-
here,
You know.
here's one. Change the affordability on the beer thing to
There you go.
attractability.
I'm gonna need to the end of the month on that one.
Oh, we'll give it till the end of the year. Chess.
monthly challenge update.
Lucas
the
said
big
chess.
four.
We still got listeners, bud.
Chess. Oh, learn
I
how
guess-
to
maybe
play
you
chess.
and
I
Dan.
like
I guess
chess.
one thing I could think about too is I know when Pat was on the show is and it's always I knew it was something that we would not have to do but should do is revamping.
Lucas said, "I'm toasted."
Good for you. Bud.
Love that for you, bud.
Keep chugging those spotters.
Yeah, is revamping our Twitch site.
Oh, okay.
So like
Oh.
we just use basic Twitch Studios right now to stream, but there's other streaming software that is way better than this.
oh.
So
okay.
maybe I could think about that too. Is a monthly challenge of moving over to something like that, something
Yeah.
more
Ooh,
more in depth. I guess that's kind
Yeah,
of,
a little
kind of a
more-
word. It has more functionality. Even just giving our entire page
Yeah.
a makeover and just being better overall.
this is a challenge I could do since I don't help too much with the IT. TikTok make us a
TikTok.
TikTok page and
Oh.
do TikTok clips.
True.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Sure.
Not much of the IT guy, but I could figure something
Oh,
out.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, send me some clips.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that might be something I think about too, because there's definitely work to be done, and we're running on the basics.
Yeah.
You know, it gets
Yeah.
us by, but
Right.
I think there's a lot more we could add to our show just from another streaming software
Okay.
that we could add to it. So
Yeah,
I'll
something
think
to
about,
think about.
Yeah, I'll think
Yeah.
about that too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
For next
All right.
week. For next week.
All right. So, Carl, what is your what's your goals for next week?
Just start the building process.
Start building process. Also, what is your cow for the week? You gotta
Oh fuck.
start building process. I'm gonna keep looking at it. Joke.
Get out, take a stroll. Get outside. Do something outside. Do something outside.
It's fall.
It's fall.
It's spooky season.
Oh yeah, do something.
Plan your
no.
Halloween costumes.
There you go. There we go. Plan your Halloween.
Mia's already got ours figured out.
All right, we'll save it. Save it for next week.
Okay, plan Halloween costumes.
Planning could
Or
be
do a fall
planning.
thing.
Planning could
Rake
be
your leaves.
Do a fall thing.
Rake your leaves. Carve a pumpkin.
planning. If you already have your costume, planning part of the planning could be getting the materials or part of the costume.
Yeah. Just do something folly.
Something fall.
So wait, okay, hold on. Are we doing costumes or something fall-y?
Costumes.
Okay.
Costumes. I can't think.
God, I hope
at
I
this
win
point.
next week.
Can't think.
It's been a while, Max.
Dude, I know.
It's
I
What
need
do you
to
mean?
start
All
taking
right.
3 chugs for every 1 dart I
Fuck
hit.
you. Okay.
What? No, hey, good.
You
those
don't
are
like
good.
something folly, then you're not gonna
No,
do
but-
Halloween. No. All right.
I love it. What are you talking about?
Shut up. Shut up.
What, are you going to have us, like, write about our emotions again, or what?
You want to drink water again?
Should we start sucking dick on the
You
side?
want to drink water again?
Suck 1 dick a week. Huh?
Hey, give me a day. Then give me a day. Let me, if you
What,
guys
got a day
allow-
to suck a dick, or what?
I'll come up
No, I'm
with
kidding.
No,
Come on, I'm just giving you shit, buddy.
Weekly challenge coming tomorrow.
No, you got to do it today.
Well, then come up with something folly.
Okay, something folly.
Fucking shit.
That's why I'm saying I can't wait to
Talk
win
so
next
much
week.
shit. Well, maybe work on, try and dodge that goddamn light bulb.
That's what
one
I'm
time.
saying.
All
Hey,
right.
that's what I said. I got to win next week.
Whatever.
Something folly for Carl.
Something folly, buds.
I'm gonna just
Now I
I'm
hate
gonna
it.
I'm gonna send Max messages and just say, hey, just trip him when he's coming out of the bathroom. Trip him so he
Still a
falls.
folly. Douche. Oh shit, boys.
Oh man, what a
Let's
what
go
a good
home.
what a
I need
good
to
time.
I gotta wake up. And
Good show. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Episode 122. Appreciate it, everybody.
Lucas.
Catch us out next Tuesday, October 17th on Pug's
Yeah.
page. We're joining Pat on his live stream, so check us out there.
Yo,
Twitch.tv/. We love Pug, baby.
Who on the run?
Tuesday.
Do something
Thank you
folly
for tuning
before
in.
that.
I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with 2 goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.